wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Trevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Well, here we go. It is Tuesday. Welcome to the KVJ show. Hello, everybody. How the heck are we doing today? Big old day going on. I mean, you can see and document right on KVJ TV. Just dial up your YouTube, look for the KVJ show, and bam, we're right there. Pretty excited. We got a new game that's going to be coming up here on the show today at 8:10 this morning.
Ooh.
Yeah, properly called Do It Bitch. It should be fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's kind of direct.
Yeah, it is very direct.
Yeah.
So we'll get to that coming up. Also, we got Camp KVJ on the way. Got a 4-pack of tickets to the Rapids Water Park, Shark Wake Park as well. Going to be throwing that in here. And got a whole bunch of other cool stuff, including some Jupiter Lighthouse Museum passes. So that'll be right after 7 o'clock.
I noticed, Shark Week, they're promoting it everywhere. I saw it at Publix they were promoting.
Yeah? I don't think this has anything to do with Shark Week,
Oh,
though.
I thought you said Shark
Wake Park.
Oh!
There's actually no sharks at Shark Wake Park, but if the Shark Wake Park is listening, that's how you step it up.
That'd be a nice tie-in if they could get it, but yeah. A good way to promote Shark Wake Park, but it has nothing to do with Shark Week.
I'm off to a blazing start.
Yeah, you are. All right, right out of the chute, band. There you go.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, it looks like that guy that you punched. Didn't you punch Kyle Massey
I don't know.
at Disney?
Yeah.
It was Kyle Massey.
Yeah, he kind of turned around and kaboom, smacked him in the face.
It was an accident.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kyle Massey, the guy that Jay Bird accidentally punched in the face, is now a wanted man.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, a
Wow.
Washington state judge has just signed a warrant for his arrest after he missed his arraignment. He was supposed to be in court yesterday morning. He was a no-show, and the judge is like, all right, bam, here's a $100,000 warrant for your arrest.
Oh, got to send the bird out for him. Remember me, son?
Well, you've taken him down before.
That's right.
So maybe you'd be the perfect bounty hunter.
Bird the bounty hunter.
Yes.
Instead of dog.
Oh, it's bird.
You think dog would be pissed
Yeah.
if he found out there was a bird the bounty hunter?
I think he would be fine. There's nothing to worry about, dog.
Former Nickelodeon star Drake Bell, also from the same kind of realm, had his sentencing hearing in Ohio yesterday. He pled guilty to attempted child endangerment, but I guess the court decided to sentence him to 2 years of probation instead of hard time.
Okay.
He was also ordered to serve 200 hours of community service, and I believe this is Drake Bell talking to his son.
No, he's got his son with him. He's talking right now.
Okay.
Your Honor, I just want to say today that I accept this plea because my conduct was wrong. I'm sorry that the victim was harmed in any way, but that was obviously not my intention. I have taken this matter very, very seriously. And again, I just want to apologize to her and anyone else who may have been affected by my actions.
The court heard a lot of serious and disturbing allegations here today, but he pled to attempted endangering children and disseminating.
Why is hearing that guy's voice hurt me? Wow.
Yeah,
That was tough. He needs to clear his throat or something, Virginia.
Give him a lozenge.
What's going on with this guy?
Matter harmful to juveniles. These are serious allegations, but they do not involve sexual relations. You are going to get 1 year on the felony 4, 6 months on the misdemeanor. They'll run concurrent by operation of law.
It's hard to listen to.
I had to clear my throat. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, so he will also not be required to register as a sex offender.
He won't be.
He will not be.
Do you know what was the charge of what he did?
So the victim said she had exchanged texts with him of a sexual nature after they spoke online. They started texting. Then she says she came to one of his concerts when she was 15, and he took her in the back, and I guess she said she did something to him
Guy.
while he sat
And
there.
when you say took her in the back,
I don't.
Yeah.
Like there's like a room, like
Okay,
a private
right,
area where
okay.
nobody was watching.
Okay.
So I don't know. It sounds like I don't know.
It sounds like I don't know.
It sounds like something you should not be doing, and
Yeah.
you're deserving of your probation.
There's
It
a
sounds
reason
like he should have got more than just probation.
There's a reason why he's in front of that judge.
Yeah.
But maybe he didn't know she was 15. I don't know those details.
Sure.
I mean, she might have
Okay.
lied and said that she was older. Who knows? But
Sounds like he's owning it.
yes, it does, and that's good. And that's what's going on in your dirt of the day.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What are you thinking about today, Jay Bird?
I love dreams. I think they're very interesting. I think we still don't know what's going on when it comes to our sleep. We act like we know. We think we know. And I'm really into these reoccurring dreams because I think there's something to a reoccurring dream. I know we've all talked about, I've asked you guys before if you've had them. You're not so much a reoccurring dream person, are you, Virginia?
I'm not. My dreams change all the time.
So I have one a lot. I'm always back at Palm Beach Gardens High School, where I graduated high school, and I'm walking around, but I'm an adult as I am right now. It's not that I'm back in high
That's
school.
creepy.
Yeah.
What are you
Yeah.
doing, trolling for chicks?
I know.
Hey,
I mean,
ladies, I know prom's coming up.
but this is what this means. There's a reason you're having visions floating in your head during sleep about cramming for a test, because I know this is a common one. People go back to school. Cramming for a test or not being able to find your locker. All fingers point to stress, anxiety, or something you should be doing for yourself but aren't. And then this one dream expert says, their function is to get you to ask what you're afraid of. What's unfinished? Where do you feel unprepared? They're a wake-up call. There's something that's unresolved, usually an unresolved emotional problem. When you go back to these reoccurring dreams, especially in high school, and then they also said, once we hit our 30s, 40s, and 50s, we may also experience the reminiscence bump, which means we are able to remember things that happened in our early adulthood or our teen years better than ever. It all of a sudden hits you in the head when you're in your 30s, 40s, and 50s, and that's why it's almost like a oppressed memory when it's in there and it comes out almost like a wart. So the question is, to anyone having these dreams, I think you got to do the work and say, what are you afraid of? What are you not confronting?
Okay.
And I don't think it's just about the high school dream. I think it's any kind of reoccurring dream where you're struggling or it seems you're walking and
What are you afraid of, Bird?
I think I'm afraid of myself.
What are you not confronting?
I think it's me.
You're afraid of
I
you?
think I'm afraid of me.
You put up walls around you?
I think I do.
That's amazing.
Your own walls are keeping you out of you?
Well, clearly there's something going. You don't have reoccurring dreams all the time about Armageddon or about.
I never have reoccurring dreams.
That's terrible.
I always have dreams about, sometimes it'll be like the television show that was on when I fell asleep, or it'll be like somebody whose TikTok or social media I was following. I'll dream about that person.
I just think we kind of go through autopilot sometimes, and we don't really delve into what we are dreaming and with our sleep. It's very important. I think it's telling us something.
Yeah.
Clearly, it's telling us
I
something.
think a lot of times it's you just trying to resolve issues in your life. At night, you do several different things. You're still kind of thinking and working through problems. Those a lot of times manifest themselves into your dreams, and your brain's trying to recover, clear out cobwebs, and delete files.
It is so weird, though. You have to sleep. There's dreams that go involved. Why is that? I get why it is, but I don't get why it is. That's all I got.
You high?
That's all I got.
You're deep this morning.
He really is, isn't he?
Like a Chicago deep dish pizza.
What's on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, I just wanted to put a PSA out there because recently when I flew on an airplane, I normally always sit at the window seat because it's my favorite seat and I can control the shade, the window shade, and I like to see what's going on outside. But I had jumped on a last-minute flight, and so I had to take an aisle seat because that was all there was left. So I took the aisle seat, but I was in a row with this crazy woman
Okay.
who...
You know what? She said the exact same thing.
Yeah, you got a lot of nerve, lady.
This
You got
freaking
some
maniac,
nerves.
this This maniac left the window shade down on takeoff and on landing. So on takeoff, I can't see what's going on, which freaks me out. And then when the plane lands, I didn't realize it was about to land, and it scared the crap out of me.
Well, why didn't you ask her to lift it up?
She had earbuds on. She was watching her little movie. I didn't want to disturb her. But I asked my friend about it, who is a commercial airline pilot.
Okay.
And she said that some airlines require every window shade to be open. That's how important and normal and crucial it is
Really?
that everybody on the plane see what's going on. So if you have that window seat, please lift the window thing during takeoff and landing so people on the plane around you don't freak out.
Am I the only one that anytime I sit by the wing, I'm always picturing some kind of a goblin or some kind of a gremlin eating the wires out of it?
You go dark.
Yeah, that's you and your weird thoughts.
Yeah. Dude, you go dark.
That's just me.
You got that devil subconscious.
No, it's from Twilight Zone. Don't make me more evil than I am.
It's from The Hauntings.
What I got on my mind, I got also a PSA for you. Do not use Mr. Clean's magic erasers on your teeth.
I saw this story.
Yeah.
Somebody did that?
You know, and I got a family. I'm always having to talk them down because everything they see on TikTok, they believe. And I'm like, no, like 90% of the things that are on TikTok are not true. They're all fake.
They're doing it. They know it's fake, too, the person that's uploading the content.
I think either that or they're just dumb. And there's a lot of dumb people out there.
There is.
So either way, you know, you don't want to do the stuff that you're seeing. And there is several videos now, including one woman that's gone TikTok viral, that's saying you can get your teeth a lot whiter if you scrub them with Mr. Clean magic erasers. Now, you may be able to do that because it's all about removing stains, but it's also about removing the enamel off your teeth, and that's likely why they look white. So what you're doing is they may temporarily look white, but you're going to get cavities like fast. You don't want that.
No.
No. They actually studied this in 2015 because enough dummies were doing it with the Mr. Clean magic erasers, and they say, yeah, this is not something you want to try. So it's pretty much like scrubbing your teeth with really fine sandpaper, they say. So if you've seen that and you're the kind of person like, I do have some people in my family, they see it on TikTok, they're going to do it. Don't go out and try to whiten your teeth with Mr. Clean magic erasers.
Speaking of, how's your tooth doing? My dad was real concerned about you over our vacation. He says he can help you out.
Oh, he can. Thank you. I've got him, as a plan B or G. But I think I'm going to get it done this Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to go in and I've done the dental x-ray and all that kind of stuff. And
Are you going to the endodontist or whatever?
Yeah,
it is?
I got to go to somebody. It's not my regular dentist. And
It's a specialist.
Yeah, so I'm going to the endodontist. But, there's a couple things that I learned through this whole trial, and it's likely that I'm going to need a root canal. I don't even know that definitely, but I've got a cap that I'd had, and I had a really tough time when they're putting the cap on, man. A lot of pain. They just couldn't get that thing numb enough, and I even heard my dentist saying, I don't know, maybe we need a root canal on this thing, and I was like, okay.
Are you saying
probably.
Endodontist? What are you saying?
Endodontist.
Endodontist?
Yes.
Is that different than an odontist?
What's an odontist?
I've always heard it differently. Endodontist, I always heard it is an odontist. That's how we said it. Odontist in Lake Park, that's how we said it. I've never heard endentist.
Please do not listen to him.
Endodontist.
I've never heard that.
He's kind of like TikTok.
Listen to him. He's like bad advice TikTok.
I'm just saying, I've always heard of, we're going to the odontist.
But then you're coming to him for pronunciation, right? Is that what happens here just now?
Well, you have to be mean about it. I'm just saying, odontist is what, someone else is going to back me up on that.
I've only seen endodontist, 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 or endontonist. I don't even know. I can't pronounce it.
I can't pronounce it. But just know, it's more expensive than the regular dentist.
Yeah.
Prepare yourself for that.
Well, no, I know that. I know exactly how much it's going to cost. That's one of the reasons why it's taken so long is because you got to pay right there. So I know what the cost is going to be if I have to get the root canal, and so I had to get that money. So it was, putting off the appointment a little bit. But there are a couple things that I did learn through this. I still don't know exactly how to pronounce the name of the person I'm going to go see, but I can tell you this. A couple things that I did learn is There are some really good ways like the pain relievers. I've done a little bit of the ibuprofen, things like that. And for the most part, it's really kind of kept the tooth pain at bay, so it's not been too bad. Got to stay up on a regular regimen of that. I looked into that, and some people are like, oh my gosh, you got to watch. But they say if you follow the regular prescribed amount for a short period of time like I've done, your body will be able to process whatever it is that you're taking, and so you'll be okay. In the short term, you're not going to see any kind of effect. So I felt good about that. And the other thing is a lot of times the tooth pain will happen at night because as you lay flat, the blood in your body starts to pool around your head, and then when you get that blood there, that's why you kind of get that tooth throbbing that's going on. So sometimes, I know it's tough, but if you could prop yourself up a little bit when you sleep, then that would help with nighttime tooth pain.
Well, I hope if things go well with your odontist. I really do.
Yes. Somebody said, are you thinking orthodontist?
No, I'm thinking of odontist.
Okay.
He's going to the
I don't know.
He's going to the ordontist.
I heard endodontist.
The ordontist. He's going to the ordontist. Yeah.
Endodontist is what people are saying. Endodontist. ENDODONTIST. Endodontist.
It just means bring your wallet. It's going to cost double.
Pretty much does. Yeah. So that's terrible stuff. But anyway, hopefully going to get it done on Thursday. So Terry, Dad, thank you.
I will.
Do appreciate that. But I think it's kind of a tricky procedure that they're going to have to do and I think it is possible, but I think they're going to do the root canal underneath the cap I just got.
Really?
Isn't that amazing?
So you got a pretty fun week ahead.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I'm looking forward to. Oddly enough, you've had bad tooth pain when you look forward to a root canal.
Yeah, no, you're
I'm
right.
actually kind of excited about Thursday. Okay, the real or fake headline game. Can Jaybird stump Virginia and Denny's here with these headlines? Some of them are real. Some of them he has made up. Can you tell which ones the bird has doctored or not?
I mean, Virginia, I think, got them all wrong last time.
I did.
She didn't have a good round.
She did not have a good
I did
round.
not.
Let's see
You
if
got
she can,
me.
Let's see if she can reboot it and do better here. Okay, first one is for you, Virginia. Is this real or fake? NASA employee fired for having intercourse on space shuttle.
Ooh.
What do you think about that? Is that a real or fake headline?
Banging on the shuttle itself?
Oh, yeah, the Several Mile High Club.
Juicy.
That's right. Yes, it is. What do you think?
I want it to be true.
Okay. Is that your answer?
Yes.
Okay.
True, real.
Your answer is real.
There's got to be rules against that, right? Because fluids float.
Yeah, you can't be
Yeah.
banging on the space shuttle.
Plus, I think they've retired the space shuttle for years now.
Yeah, you're done, Sinicki.
Okay.
Yeah. That's just what happens when you know anything about NASA, Virginia.
Sorry, I think space is stupid. I've told you that before.
It's very popular in the news, though.
It is very popular.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Virginia starts off usual. Let's see what we got here with Denny's. Real or fake headline. Drug lord nabbed on the way to beard contest. I mean, yeah, if you got a strong beard, can you imagine getting all the cocaine out of that thing?
I could see that because they still live their daily lives and, internet fame. I'm going to say that's true.
Gonna go with real on that. Yeah, that is real.
He's good.
Nice.
It's all about
Yeah.
that internet fame these days.
Yeah, it is. Okay, what about this, Virginia? Real or fake headline? Baby questioned on suspicion of terrorism. Is that a real or a fake headline? What do you think?
Terrorist babies.
Yes.
I mean, that's the way you do it. I'm going real.
Gotta go real on that? Yes, that is a real headline.
That's hilarious.
Terrorist
babies? What the heck?
Look
I
into
love it.
Okay, what about this, Denny's? Real or fake headline? Robot pregnancy is potentially a real thing, and here's why it's troubling. What do you think about robots getting pregnant? Is that a real or a fake headline?
I'm going to say fake. I don't think it's real, but I know they worry about self-replicating.
Self-replicating, okay. All right. That is... Yeah.
Robots can't get pregnant?
Yeah, I don't think they get pregnant, but
Not yet,
yeah.
anyway.
They
but
worry
believe
about-
me. It's on deck, y'all.
self-printing, though, they worry about it.
In
Okay.
30 years, we'll be talking about how there's a human/robot baby.
Denny's knows his boy over there. He's 2 for 2.
Biomechanical.
Let's see if Virginia can stay in this contest here. She's got one right, one wrong. Real or fake headline, Virginia. Tiny sweat bees found in woman's eye feeding on her tears.
Sweat bees?
Like they
It's-
drink sweat?
Yeah. Yeah, sweat bees. I remember there was a thing when I was living up north in Ohio. They would have these sweat bees. They were little bees.
Huh.
Is what they were. And we weren't really too worried about them. They're kind of like pansy bees. So
Yeah, there's a lot more. There's a lot more to worry about in Logan.
Yeah, you're right.
Sweat bees.
They're the weaker species of the bees. Call them sweat bees.
They live in your eye?
They're found in this woman's eye. In this woman's eye, they did, and they were feeding on her tears too.
Oh, jeez.
Good Lord, I hope that's not real. That's got to be fake, right?
Okay, you're going with fake. No, that's
Sweat
real.
bees in your eye?
You know it.
Well, I think that was why they called them sweat bees. They would come up and just kind of like eat the perspiration off of you.
Oh my
They didn't really sting,
gosh.
from what I remember.
Would you
That's
rather
intense.
would you rather have them sting in your eyeballs or your tongue?
Gosh.
Tongue.
Tongue.
Yeah, take the tongue.
Okay, Denny's.
Take my tongue, not my eyes.
Yeah.
Real or fake headline: Woman arrested for throwing drink in elephant's face. That's not very nice. You think that's real or fake?
Arrested
Elephant probably
for
would just
throwing
enjoy it.
Drink. I mean, did the elephant say something inappropriate?
Well, if you're drunk, does it really matter?
Yeah. He said, hey, if you're impressed with this trunk, just wait till you, yeah. That's an elephant pickup line.
I'm going to say that's crazy enough to be real. A lady mad at an elephant.
You're going to say that is real. No, that is fake. That
Getting
one's
us
fake.
right and left.
Yes.
That one is fake.
You can't throw a drink in an elephant's face.
That's why I thought she got arrested.
Okay, Virginia, stay in the game. What do you think? Real or fake headline? Man buys $8 million island, then allegedly tries to steal coffee makers from Kmart.
Gosh, that's a lot of work.
It is, isn't it?
He is a busy, kind of productive guy. I'm gonna cheer for him. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's real.
Gonna say that one is real? Yes.
Nice.
I remember right. I think that happened in Marathon.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Go get her.
Weird dude, older guy. Okay, Denny's. Let's see if you can get this. If you do, you win. If you don't, you tie Virginia. Real or fake headline: Landlord kicks out tenant for passing gas on birthday cake. Is that a real or a fake headline?
I'm going to say that's a real headline. That's a
Go
pretty
with a real
big
headline.
offense.
Okay, all right. For the win. No, that is incorrect.
But you should get kicked out if you do
For
do
real.
that.
You should. If you fart on anybody's birthday cake, you should immediately get kicked
The
out.
cake is ruined, right?
The birthday's
Well,
ruined.
yeah, I mean, the whole event is.
Yeah, you got to wait another year to celebrate.
Dude.
It's just all over.
That's a tainted cake. You cannot go back and eat
Awful.
I wouldn't
yes.
eat it.
Got a random question here for you. Big debate. Is a patty melt a sandwich or a burger? What category does that go under?
that. Well, you know, I think the bread is what really kind of throws everyone off here because it's really not a bun. It's
Yeah.
more like a sandwich with the bread, but it is a burger patty.
The middle looks like a burger. The outside looks like a sandwich. So what does a patty melt get categorized as?
Does the bread make it a sandwich or a burger?
I think it's a burger because it is basically a burger that you've turned into like a grilled sandwich, but it's still a burger.
Still the burger itself, hamburger.
It's got the meat, it's got the cheese, and if it's done right, it's got the grilled onions.
I guess the question everyone has to ask themselves today as they're driving into work or whatever is the bread is that what makes a sandwich? Is it a bread or the bun? That's the deciding factor here. Is it that important to people?
Well, it'd be kind of the same thing with a hot dog. Let's say that you put that, and I've had that before, where my mommy used to take a hot dog, she'd split it down the middle, and then it lays flat, and you can actually put it on regular bread.
I do not like cutting hot dogs like that. Ugh.
I didn't like it.
I don't like that.
I don't like it.
Leave the hot dog as a whole. Don't cut it open.
But was I still eating a hot dog, or was I eating a sandwich?
You're eating a hot dog.
Or a
And
hot dog sandwich.
I think after we're talking about this, I think I'm going to rule personally, and it doesn't mean I'm right. I'm locking in with a burger.
You gotta go with the burger.
I'm going with burger.
Okay, what are you locking in with, Virginia?
burger.
Okay.
And I think the hot dog is still a hot dog, even if you put it on sliced bread.
Amen. I stand with the witch, unfortunately.
Well, you guys stand alone. According to our audience, we did this as a web poll. Is a patty melt a sandwich or a burger? 65% say sandwich, 35% say burger.
I just don't know anymore, Virginia. What is real?
I don't get it. For me, it's a burger.
What's real?
That's on our Twitter if you want to take up the fight. Just go follow us on KVJ Show.
These are the kind of fights I like to have.
Yeah.
This is the controversy that I
The
crave.
stuff that matters.
Yes.
Okay. If you had to duel someone with a non-lethal weapon, what would you choose? If you had to duel someone with a non-lethal weapon, what would you choose? I think water balloons are solid. In fact, that could be a lot of fun.
Really, really, really hard, long French bread.
Okay.
I cut your nose with that. Remember?
you did.
I gave him a week-long scar.
That's almost, and I said non-lethal. I don't know. That might be in the lethal category.
And there was another time you hit me over the head with a big piece of hard French bread, and it hurt.
It did.
It
Hey, it
did.
gave you a concussion.
If that hit the temple, lights out.
Lights out,
baby.
you're dead. I'd have been in prison right now. What are you in for? I killed a guy with some French bread. Okay, what is the best frozen drink of all time?
I would have to say the margarita. The frozen margarita is so good.
I'm going with Slurpee. Love Slurpee. In fact, I'd take a bullet for a Slurpee.
Yeah?
That's a bold statement. Maybe not. I'm gonna rewind that statement. I won't take a bullet, but I do love.
Dude, it has no alcohol in it.
Well, you can throw alcohol in there if you wanted to. I'm not sure if that affects the game.
No, it's a frozen drink. Just a
little Slurpee and whiskey.
Instead of a Slurpee, it becomes a sloppy. I don't know.
Oh, a sloppy Slurpee.
Sloppy.
Oh man, that's amazing.
There you go. That's what happens when you put alcohol in a Slurpee.
I love a
You get
sloppy Slurpee. It's great.
Yeah, I was seeing. In fact, I almost over the weekend they had, I guess, it's National Margarita Day, and they're celebrating at the wharfs in Fort Lauderdale, Miami. And yeah, I love a frozen margarita. I was on that for a while. The strawberry margarita, man, was my kick at the TGI
yeah.
Fridays.
It's delicious.
I think I'm going to go slightly different, though. If I had to say, honestly, what I just truly like, calories be damned, I think I would go with the mudslide.
You do like a mudslide.
I like the chocolate beverage. I love a good chocolatey frozen drink. So I'm going to go mudslide. But, hey, I know Suits loves his rum runner, so there's so many good ones out there to choose from.
I think we need to have a sloppy Slurpee Friday coming up. I love your idea of a sloppy Slurpee.
Go right ahead. I'm not sure if Virginia's going to partake. Do you like sloppy Slurpees, Virginia?
I don't know. Whiskey?
Well, we don't have to do. But I remember a woman in here that was real down and out about the bird bomb, and then all of a sudden she loves the bird bomb.
That's true.
Don't knock it until you try it.
I
Okay.
did love the bird bomb.
Okay.
All right. What would you say is the best ice cream topping? Ooh. Best ice cream topping. I think my vote goes for a hot fudge.
Oh, I love a hot fudge,
Hot
man.
fudge sundae, baby.
The McDonald's hot fudge with the McDonald's chopped nuts.
Oh my gosh, you
I
can't
do
beat
love
that, can you?
It's so
and it's
good.
down there, and I like how the ice cream gets watery, and you eat that on the side. It's got a big old glob of hot fudge in it.
Fat Kevin, it's good to see you. Welcome to the show.
Hot fudge is my number one. What do you think, Virginia? Best ice cream topping?
I think it's that peanut butter sauce at Dairy Queen.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good. And if you go in there and you tell them, look, I'll pay extra, I don't care what it is, you can get them to do like layers of peanut butter in between the layers of soft serve ice cream. Hold the nuts. I don't want the peanuts. I just want that peanut butter sauce.
Okay.
Oh, man, I love the nuts. The nuts on the sundaes. Really, them chopped nuts. That I don't know.
It makes it too busy for me. I don't like it.
Okay.
This is such a tough question for me.
I know there's a lot there.
I love your with the hot fudge. It's my number 2, but because we were a little low budget growing up and we were raised on chemicals and I love it.
Yeah.
I'm going Magic Shell.
I love Magic Shell too. It was a lot of fun.
I love it.
Oh, Magic Shell butterscotch was so good.
Yeah.
But you can really taste the cancer.
Yeah, I get it. Magic Shell, horrible for you.
Horrible
I'm
for
sure,
Magic Shell, now with more cancer.
I'm sure that there's.
You can taste it.
Yeah. And Americans love them some French fries. 83% say, yep, I'm feeling it. Only 4% of Americans don't like French fries. It seems almost un-American to unlike something that is called French, but it's the way it is in this country. We don't make sense. But man, they are good.
It's weird that we're talking about French fries. I get that it's a topical day, but for some reason I have been craving chocolate-covered French fries.
Oh, yeah?
And they
Okay.
are delicious, Virginia.
Are they?
Do you make them at home?
No, my mom would make them back in the day, and I would make them, with my friends back in the day. You put some chocolate, melt the chocolate.
Magic shell?
You could do magic shell.
Okay.
Cancer fries.
They say that French fries are the second most popular American dish behind hamburgers. And they're the number 2 food that people can't live without, next to only pizza.
Yeah, man, I get a craving for French fries. Like the body needs it. It's almost like
they're
an egg.
amazing. Yeah, in places that really trick out their fries and do something special. I love those places, and they'll draw you in.
I like gravy on a fry, too.
You like that
Poutine.
poutine?
Yeah.
I like to get real messy.
Yeah.
It sounds gross. Oh, he's a poutine.
Poutine's not the best name.
It's the only problem with it. It's a great concept.
Poutine?
Well, and
terrible.
it's typically kind of like brown and runny, too, right?
It
is.
And you're like, wait, what am I eating?
You don't eat it for the looks.
No. Or the name. They say when it comes to the style of fries that Americans love, regular is the most popular. Curly fries comes in second, followed by the steak cut, crinkle, and waffle fries.
I love a steak fry, but my knock on the steak fry is some people don't cook them all the way. You have to get them almost
Yeah.
well done
Yes.
to have them cooked in the middle nicely.
When they're thick like that, the edges need to be crispy.
Yeah, I think I go regular 1, regular curly 1 and 2. Waffle is 3 for me. Crinkle, I'm not a huge fan of the crinkle or steak cut.
Gosh, everyone you name, I love like they were my children.
Yeah. Big fan of the fry, huh?
I'm a big waffle fry fan. I love the waffle fry.
Now, there's a couple different rankings for America's favorite French fry. There was an ultimate poll that was done putting McDonald's at number 1 by a lot. Chick-fil-A at second, Five Guys, Wendy's, and Arby's. And then EatThis.com, they did their own poll, and they said Shake Shack, number 1 for best fries, with McDonald's coming in second.
If I could, can I talk to Fat Kevin for a second?
Sure.
Did you like a McDonald's French fry?
Oh, I love them.
Perfectly salted.
Oh, yeah. There's
Oh.
nothing better than a good, hot McDonald's French fry.
When it's done the right way.
Yeah.
It's got to be, done. Oh, Mama, we got to get breakfast today.
I love a truffle fry. Oh my gosh. Parmesan truffle fries are the best.
Fancy pants, Sanicki.
Right.
Bringing down the conversation.
Yeah, so it seems like McDonald's is probably America's favorite. It's up there in pretty much all the polls at either number 1 or number 2.
They, you say, was there Five Guys on that list?
Five Guys made the Eat This, and they made the Ultimate too. Yeah, both of them, Five Guys in the top 5 in both.
They do have good French fries, and much like a burger fry, they do sacks of French fries. If you get a large, you are getting a very big amount of French fries.
I love that concept.
Me too.
It's like family style.
It really is.
Yeah, I like that.
A sack of fry, and it leaks. It's nice.
I loved a lot of fries.
You love a leaky sack.
I love a leaky sack when it comes
So
to
good. So good. So I imagine there's going to be deals pretty much at all these places today. Go out and see what you can get. If you love French fries, you want to celebrate National French Fry Day today. Celebrity birthday today. Harrison Ford is 79 years old.
You're going to celebrate by crashing a plane.
Yeah. Still loves to fly, though,
He
doesn't
does.
He does.
Yeah. Can't see the runway. He's going to land on a highway or maybe in your driveway, but still loves it. Also got to say happy 4th belated birthday to our silly goose, Skylar. There's that silly goose right there. That's from Mommy and Daddy sending their love.
Cutie.
Right there on KVJ TV. If you're watching on YouTube, you can pull it up on your mobile devices, throw it up on your flat screen at home. We're right there. Want to get a birthday shout out on the KVJ Show? Just send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com. mail@kvjshow.com. Got a little Camp KVJ for you right now. Parents, here's a hookup with a 4-pack of tickets to Rapids and Shark Wake Park. Also going to hit you up with some Jupiter Lighthouse Museum passes in that deal. All you do is call us up, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Camp KVJ every single day at this time. We're going to be hooking up something cool for the kids to do. I know camp can be very expensive, so to have something free for them to do, to get them off their video games and phones, This is what Camp KVJ is all about. 4-pack of tickets to Rapids and Sharkwake Park, plus Jupiter Lighthouse Museum passes. Emily's on here from Okeechobee. Hello, Emily.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I guess you got a kid that would love these passes.
Yes, I do. And actually, his birthday is in like a month and a half, so he's going to be so stoked.
Oh, how old is he going to be?
He's going to be 9.
Okay.
That's a big one.
Yeah, it is. That's a real big one. These are all tickets that, bam, 9-year-old would absolutely love. A good birthday present. You have a great time with them. Okay, Emily?
Thank you so much. You guys are awesome.
Thank you. You're awesome, too. Appreciate it. Got more tickets tomorrow. Camp KVJ. Coming up this weekend, if you missed it the first time around, you can check the replay of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives on the Food Network. Guy Fieri came to West Palm Beach in February and went to Culinary Cafe, Cholo Soy, and the Butcher Shop. And it is done very well. I was talking to a friend of ours, Nico, that works at Cholo Soy. I go in there a good bit, wear their shirts every now and then here on KVJ TV. Love the place. Amazing ceviche. Vanilla Ice was there with Clayton Carnes, who's the chef at Cholo Soy. And Nico was telling me that their business is like tripled since that aired. And it's already been on once, and it's going to be airing again this Friday at 9 p.m. The Culinary Cafe in Cholo Soy. I'm not sure exactly when they're going to have the Butcher Shop Beer Garden.
The Butcher Shop is a great one. I've been there.
Yeah,
that's a really cute restaurant.
Fantastic place. Yeah, I tried to go there during the day, and they were closed. I know, so I miss it. I know they've got one in Miami Beach, too.
Yes.
So if you want to check that out, that's going to be there. And you can see Vanilla Ice. I think he's going to be on with us on Friday. We're going to check in with Rob and see what's up with him. He's jetting off somewhere. And he's also got that 90s tour that he's headlining coming up.
Which sounds awesome.
It does.
That's a really good bill if you
is.
grew up in that time.
It's a great lineup.
Yeah, it is an amazing lineup. So who do you think has more money, Vanilla Ice or MC Hammer? Everybody here was saying Vanilla Ice, and yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer.
What does MC Hammer have? Do you know?
Money?
Yeah.
He has $2 million.
Okay.
That's what they say. Now, again, these are just when you do a Google search, somebody's net worth. It's what they say they have. They say that Rob has got $12 million. He's got a lot of real estate stuff, and if you watch him, he's had an amazing TV career on HGTV and doing the Vanilla Ice project.
How do you know how accurate those things are? Do they really know exactly how much money these celebrities have?
I think a lot of it has to look at their properties, what they own, earnings, and things like that. So I think a lot of times it is some kind of formula or deduction they come up with.
Okay, so MC Hammer may not have $2 million in his account, but he's got assets that's worth $2 million.
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, your net worth. That's kind of all those things that kind of add up. And he famously had made all that money in the early 90s and then went bankrupt. Because he bought like a silly old mansion in Oakland and things like that.
Did he have was it a glass mansion where I thought he was looking over Oakland? Okay.
Yeah, something like that. It was just way too big. So he's probably right now sitting at $2 million is what they say. Who do you think has more money, Justin Bieber or Justin Timberlake? What do you put that at? Who's got more money?
I think it's probably Bieber, right?
I do think it's Bieber.
You think Bieber's got more money?
Keep in mind, Timberlake's got movies. I'm switching mine. I'm going T-Lake.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel, Virginia? You sticking with Bieber?
I'm going to stay with Bieber.
Going to stay with Bieber. You're correct. Bieber's got $285 million in net worth, and Justin Timberlake is $250.
Okay.
Boy's really struggling.
Yeah, he's doing okay. But yeah, I think right now Bieber's definitely got the hotter music career by a lot.
Yeah, Bieber is still just making it happen.
He's cranking out one hit after another.
He really is. People love that damn Peaches song. Everywhere you go. I get my Peaches out in Georgia.
He just dropped a brand new one, Virginia.
Oh my God. Everywhere I go, all I hear is Peaches, Peaches, Peaches.
But he's so lonely.
Luckily, that song seemed to go away quickly.
It was like that. It was like Katy Perry's Daisies. It went away quick.
Yeah, because they put that Peaches up pretty quick, and then that kind of took over. Like, okay, forget about that one. Okay, who's got more money, Ice Cube or Ice-T? 90s rappers. What do you think, Virginia?
Gosh, I'm going Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. Bird?
Definitely going Ice Cube.
Definitely going Ice Cube. Ice Cube is the right call. He's worth $160 million. He does have a few movies as well, like Friday and
Anaconda.
Are We There Yet? Yeah, Anaconda. Ice-T, though, had a great career on TV.
He's got one of my favorite lines of a movie. You want to feel the power? Take your ass to the tower. It's called Ricochet with Denzel Washington.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's worth $60 million. Well, Conor McGregor broke his leg in a fight over the weekend. So who do you think has more money? Him doing the real fighting or Jean-Claude Van Damme doing the fake fighting on the big screen? Conor McGregor or Jean-Claude Van Damme? Who's worth more money?
Keep in mind, Van Damme still is around. He's still doing things, even though you may not talk about it.
Yeah, I think I have to think Van Damme, right?
Okay.
John Van Damme it. We're going with it.
You're going Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Yeah.
Jean-Claude, the muscles from Brussels? No, it's Conor McGregor.
Really?
Well, think about it, because modern day fights, all that money, you were talking his Van Damme, his heyday was in the 80s and 90s, really.
Yeah, for the most part. He's still worth $40 million, though, but Conor McGregor's worth $48.
Okay.
That is the net worth of the two. And what about this? Two big, high-priced athletes, Floyd Mayweather, who just got a nice little payout, or LeBron James, who makes a ton of money in basketball, former Miami Heat star. Jaybird, who has more money, Floyd Mayweather or LeBron James?
Man, Floyd is he's so savvy, man. I feel like I think it's Floyd Mayweather.
Okay.
I think it's going to be by a good amount. This is going to shock you, Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, the shoes.
I know.
LeBron's.
But there's probably things Floyd Mayweather has that you don't know about.
Okay.
Right, you kind of talking me out of it. Dang it.
Mayweather thermometers? Like, what does he have?
Yeah, right. Those Mayweather flip-flops are not really known.
Mayweather.
Thermometers.
All right, you know what? The witch changed. But
I don't know.
I'm going LeBron James with the
We're
wish.
going LeBron, but we're not confident.
Okay, LeBron James has more money as his net worth than Floyd Mayweather, you say. You are correct.
Okay.
Yeah, they've got LeBron James at $480 million for his net worth. Floyd Mayweather at $450 million. But listen to this. His earnings in his career for Floyd Mayweather surpassed the $1.1 billion mark. So think of how much money he has burned through if he has made over $1.1 billion and he's worth $450.
What's he spending it on?
Insanity. He just, if you've ever seen him, he's throwing money away. Just take
It's
it.
lifestyle, baby.
Yes, he's trying to do all he can. Evander Holyfield did that, made a ton of money, bought like this amazing palatial estate near Atlanta, and then went bankrupt.
A lot of athletes, if you look, there's a many that peed away their earnings.
Yeah, so we'll see what Floyd Mayweather does in 10 years. Will he have any money left? Who knows? Well, we got an email here. Somebody wanted to know if they're the jerk for changing a gender reveal cake. They said, a girl that I knew from high school who was terrible to me came into my bakery today. Now, I'm not sure she even really remembered me, but I knew exactly who she was. She was looking to get a cake for her gender reveal party. She had the baby's gender in an envelope that had come from her gynecologist, but wanted it to be a surprise for all of her friends at the party. She let it be known that she hoped that they were having a boy, and she complained about the cost of the cake before asking me if she knew me from somewhere. So she didn't know who she was. She's like, oh, this cake's too expensive. Do I know you from somewhere? So this is the person who's awful to her. So this is, I'm sure, just, festering all these years of angst and hate she's carried around with her. I said that she must have been confusing me with someone else. Well, guess what? I looked at the note and I saw that she was having a boy. But I made her a pink cake just for fun. Sorry, she put me through 5 years of hell, and she had the same bad attitude she had in high school, even though that was 8 years ago. Okay, so I'm a bit of a jerk, but just how big?
I don't think you're that bad of a jerk.
Okay.
Now, do you own this place, or are you just an employee there? Because I can see her complaining and getting you in trouble.
She said it was her bakery.
Came
Okay.
into my bakery, but yeah, that could be.
I mean, I could say, you coming to my job, or my studio.
Right,
That's not my
right.
studio.
Yeah, it just might be her bakery, and I assume obviously she's going to lose a customer, but maybe a customer she doesn't care.
She don't care.
Revenge.
Yeah, this is her one little.
Yeah, and that's one of those things. If the annoying girl put it on social media, there'd be a lot of people that would back up the cake person. Don't stand for no bully. Good for you for sticking up for yourself.
I hope this becomes a Facebook fight that we can act out here because I'm sure it'll probably happen.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine that. At some point when this terrible person, this pregnant woman, realizes what had happened, that they gave her the wrong gender on a reveal cake, she'll likely, if she has that kind of attitude, will take it to social media. And that's the one thing I would recommend, be like going, okay, let me tell the whole story here, and here's why I did it. Yes, maybe I shouldn't have.
Yeah, I mean, is it the right thing for the spirit? Probably not, because now you're involved in all this other stuff that you really don't want to be involved in, and now you're getting down with the pigs.
And social media may take the side of the bully.
You're right.
I wonder what would people say?
People may be like, look, this happened back in high school. You're holding on to old stuff.
Get over it.
Get over it.
It's 8 years.
You're a business person now. Why would you do this to jeopardize your business?
That's true.
And it'll likely be housed on her thread.
She might just want to call the chick and say, I can't make your cake. I'm too busy.
She should have.
Go someplace else.
She is where she is. She's already done it. So, we're there. So how big of a jerk is she? May not have been the right move. I don't think that she's a terrible jerk, but yeah, I don't know that she's going to win. Because keep in mind now, a lot of these social media fights, you have the home field advantage if it's on your thread because it'll be your friends and family that are on there making the comments. So likely you're going to win. And if this other girl has home field advantage and she's like, look at what she did. She purposely sabotaged my gender reveal party.
And this reminds me of Karate Kid, where the Cobra Kais, they finally let Daniel, they left him alone, and everything was peaceful. And then Daniel sees the Cobra Kais. He sees Johnny in the bathroom, and he sees this hose as Johnny's going poop, lighting a joint. Daniel could just walk. He could have walked out. Instead, he put the hose over and got Johnny wet.
Kicked the hornet's nest.
Kicked the hornet's nest.
She's doing the same thing. She kicked the hornet's nest. And if this person was terrible to you for 5 years in high school, she's probably not going to hold any reservations to be terrible to you as an adult.
Kevin Ralston would never do something like this.
No, it's not my style.
He would just be like, it was a long time ago.
Not my
style. You might even give the cake for free.
I might. Kill him with kindness.
Now, Sinicki over here. Oh, my gosh.
So where do you rank this? If 5 is you're a total jerk, 1 star is not too bad. Where do you put it, Virginia, if you had to rank it?
I'd probably say 2 stars.
Okay, Bird?
It's business. I'm going to go 3.
Okay.
Yeah, this is. You can get in trouble for this. I'm not in trouble, but you can get some bad pub on this.
It's going to be backlash.
And if it's not your cake place, then it's a 4, in my opinion.
Well, you're going to get fired.
Yeah, you can't. If you're not the owner, you can't do those
You've
things.
You've deliberately done this and sabotaged somebody's order.
Yes. Well, if
it's more than just even spelling a name wrong on a birthday cake.
If it's not her place, I'd put it at a 5, honestly.
Yeah.
Because you're ruining someone's business potentially.
Please let us know how it goes, though, because you have some drama about to explode on you. Okay, am I the jerk for using the dumpster at my work? Somebody said at my...
Did I write this in?
Somebody said at my home, they only take 1 can of garbage, and I generally bring 3 to 5 bags a week to work. I've got 4 kids, a wife, myself, and pets at home. I drove at least 15 bags of trash to my work dumpster yesterday. There's a lot of garbage. Also, I don't think my boss cares, but am I the jerk to use my work dumpster so much?
No.
I don't think so at all.
I don't think so either. I mean, it's the dumpster. Who cares?
There was a time where I had a bunch of cardboard, and they don't take my cardboard for some reason, so I had to go drive it to a dumpster that took cardboard. Am I a jerk for doing that? It said cardboard only. I put it in there. It looked like it was a public dumpster. Why is that a jerky thing? It's trash.
Well, I think now how is this broken up with cost? Because I do know there are some people that they are not fans of people coming and throwing their garbage in dumpsters. I know people sometimes are very sensitive to that. Now, if you've got a boss that's giving you the green light, I don't think it makes you a jerk. Now, if you were sneaking it into someone else's dumpster and you kind of know that they don't want your garbage in there for whatever reason. And I don't know what the reason is, but I know some places don't like other people throwing their garbage in their dumpsters.
Yeah, if someone told you not to do it, it's their dumpster, and then you continue to do it, you are the jerk. But if you don't know and you think it's a public dumpster and it's trash and it says, I'm going to go not jerk because I've done it myself.
Until you're alerted to the fact that you should not be doing this at this dumpster, I don't think it's that bad. But I would like to know what people's take is really, because I don't think I fully understand.
You'll get people bitching and moaning. Oh my gosh.
I don't know if there's a such thing as a public dumpster.
Well, not a public dumpster, because, I think everything for the most part, maybe the city might have something at some locations, but for the most part, I think, you're talking about somebody's own personal work dumpster.
Well, I'm saying, like, if you go to, there's a big parking lot. We were just talking about where there's a Publix, there's the Crazy Horse saloons there. It's a ton of businesses there, and they've got dumpsters all over that place. And it says, put cardboard here. Is that just for the business? Or
I think it is supposed to be just for the business, but I mean, if you work there, like he's putting it at his work, it's not like you're some stranger dumping randomly there.
I shop at Publix a lot. I'm putting money in the economy, so I feel like I can use.
I should get a one dump pass.
One dump.
If you don't know, the person that, has the dumpster themselves, they can be charged if the dumpster overflows. So they may incur some costs. And apparently, some dumpster fees are kind of big. Somebody said dumpster pickups can cost hundreds to thousands of dollars. And you're kind of a jerk unless you've been approved. If you get approval first, then go for it. But taking the approach of, I'm going to keep throwing my garbage in this dumpster until I get scolded may not be the right path.
What if you never get scolded?
What if it never overflows?
What if it never overflows? What if it never gets scolded? And what if they say, cardboard can come here?
They say that you are basically costing companies money by dumping your garbage in their dumpsters.
I guess I'm a jerk then. I'll die. I'm a jerk, Virginia. I'm okay with it.
Okay. All right. Another question here. Am I the jerk for putting a stop to this? It says, my girlfriend has been divorced for over a year, but her ex still calls her babe. My girlfriend doesn't think it's a problem because she no longer has romantic feelings for her ex-husband, but this is upsetting to me, and I want her to tell him to stop. She thinks I'm being paranoid and kind of being a jerk with my request. So am I?
She's insane. She's insane. I think you should break up.
Boom. This is a make up or break up now all of a sudden.
This is
Paul
a breakup.
Pennington is out.
Break up and then take all of her stuff and throw it in a dumpster.
Not being a jerk.
No, you can't have someone calling you babe.
No.
Yeah. Okay, and somebody wants to know, am I the jerk for not letting my nephew stay with us? My sister's got a 21-year-old son. He's got oppositional defiance disorder, severe anxiety and OCD, possibly even high-functioning autism. My sister and his dad are divorced, and they have shuffled him back and forth, neither of them ever really dealing with his issues or getting him help. He dropped out of school, he's got no friends, no job, no life, can't function in society, and recently became suicidal and checked himself into a mental facility. When he was released, my sister decided to move them to our town to live about 2 miles from us so that we could help be a good influence in his life. Now, we're fine with that because we love him. But she hasn't even been here a week yet, and she announced that she's leaving town for a week and wondered if we could, quote-unquote, watch him. Now, my husband's got a really stressful job and actually just lost a close coworker in the Surfside condo collapse, so I told her no, we weren't going to be able to take care of her son if she leaves. So she got upset with me and said, fine, he'll just have to stay at home. You won't have to worry about him. But how are we not supposed to worry about a very unstable person who doesn't know anyone else in the city, who's all of a sudden left completely on his own? Now she's tried to push him off on us in the past, and we took him in for months at a time, and it almost broke up our marriage.
Oh, hell no.
I mean,
this is so out of line.
Now, my mom thinks I'm being the jerk here, which makes me feel even crazier about this whole situation. So am I the jerk for telling my sister no, that we're not going to be here for her son and take him in while she leaves town for a week to go see an old friend?
Your sister is high. This is ridiculous.
And sometimes I think it's okay if someone's a jerk. If it's gonna wreck your marriage and all that, maybe it is a little jerky, but you're putting your family ahead. Almost breaking up the marriage.
Yeah. You got to look out for your own first.
I am a fan of helping out your family, but if you're helping out your family and it's causing destruction in your life, then you have to make an adjustment.
You know, and it's great to help out your family when everybody agrees to it and no one's taking advantage of anyone. And clearly, your sister's taking advantage of your kindness here.
It sounds like your sister thinks the world revolves around her.
Yeah.
She knew that she could do this to you by moving to your town and then just saying instantly, "You got to watch him now."
Yeah, the real villain's the sister here.
Yeah, your
She's the-
sister's not a good person.
Yeah.
She needs to hire somebody to stay with her son. If he's got all of that stuff going on, she needs to hire a home health nurse to come and stay with him and help.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I kind of feel the same way. Not a jerk on that. Got one here today. This dude named Dan. He's all upset with his neighbors because they keep lighting fireworks after midnight, and he's getting a little violent here in this post. And then somebody calls him out saying, "You know, you're actually kind of being the jerk, Dan."
Get it together, Dan.
Dan. I'll play the role of Dan, the upset dude. Bird, you can be Wendy here. And Virginia, you'll be Shane.
Got it.
Okay. All right. Here's what Dan had to say. Yep. My next door neighbor is a douche bucket. The last 2 nights, he's lit off fireworks past midnight. The 4th of July has been over for a while now, you big dummy. I'd love to kick his ass, but I don't want to go to prison for manslaughter.
Take it easy, John Wick. There's no need for violent threats on this forum. If you have a complaint, take it up with the HOA or call the cops. Don't get all squirrely with something you can't back up. Can't stand wannabe tough guys behind a computer screen.
Who the hell are you, lady? Nobody asked you to butt in with your dumbass opinion. Do I even know you? The answer is no, so sit down, honey.
I'm with Dan. I know his neighbors, and they do suck. They've also never bagged up their garbage the right way. It attracts animals at night, and we now have a huge raccoon problem. Thanks, Dan. It's because of you and your dumbass neighbors.
Well, I'm dating the man who lives at that house, so if you got a problem with him, come see me and say it to my face. Stop being a little bitch on next door. You sound like a whiny little girl. Oh, and those fireworks you're hearing at midnight is us doing the wow thing all night long. Yeah, you guys should try it. Sounds like you both need to get laid.
Ew, gross. I just threw up.
Yeah, me too. What a gross pig she is.
Oink, oink. I said we do it all
Night long.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Okay.
Wendy.
Got another fun thread here. This is Andrew going off here. Andrew is all upset that nobody came to his mother's birthday party. And people just want to kind of like jump in here and be like, hey, dude, there's a reason for that. Denny's, you'll play the role of Andrew. Virginia, you can jump in as Joya. I'll play somebody named Roger. And Bird, you can be Evan.
Ooh, full cast here.
Yeah, everybody
Big,
on this
big
one.
Scene.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here comes Andrew kicking it off. Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot. No one came to my mother's birthday party. Not one friggin' person. I am in shock.
I hate to tell you this, but your mother is a monster. Surely you can't be shocked by this. You hate her too. You're just looking for attention.
Yeah, your mother sucks, Andrew. Plus, no offense, you guys never have good snacks at your parties.
Damn.
And then you keep the air conditioner like 89 degrees.
Damn.
It's almost like you love throwing the worst parties ever for people.
You guys are so right. Remember that one party we all had to drink warm tap water because there was no drinks or ice there? And then his mother started getting all racist with people?
Yeah.
Like she always does?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your parties and your mother suck, Andrew.
She kind of does.
No offense, man.
Yeah, she sucks.
Damn, so I guess there's no need to invite you to my birthday party 2 weeks from now. I hope my mom doesn't die anytime soon, or you'll all feel bad for what you said.
Nah, I'm good with what I said.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, your mom's still a monster and your parties suck, but happy birthday, Andrew.
Thanks.
Thanks. Oh, man. We love those. If you guys ever see a great thread like that, just do a screenshot of it and you can send it to us, mail at kvjshow.com. We'll do the acting out on it. Coming up here, I'm really kind of excited about this. We love to debut new games, and this is a fun new game that was aptly named Do It Bitch yesterday by Virginia.
We were practicing off air.
Yeah, and it actually had a different name, and then she just, kind of blew the name of the original game but made it better. So Do It Bitch is going to be the name of this game. Going out for a little, I guess, Saturday happy hour fun. Can you have happy hour on a Saturday? Does that work?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's day drinking on a Saturday.
Yeah, okay.
We call it happy morning.
Okay, yeah, I love doing a little day drinking. So at 3 p.m. on Saturday, we're going to be at the Crazy Horse Saloon on North Lake Boulevard in Palm Beach Gardens, starting at 3 p.m.
I'm going to turn that into the Crazy Bird Saloon, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Oh,
Okay. It's going to be good. Crazy Bird.
yeah.
Can't wait to see everybody at your house afterwards.
We're going to walk over from his house, and then we're going to walk back to his house. It's going to look like there's some sort of protest in the road.
I would say it's about 8 minutes probably walking. Because I got to cross North Lake Boulevard. I might as well just tell everybody where I live.
Yeah, what's your address again?
People know where I live.
Well, they're going to see it on Saturday. So
They will.
we get a nice guided tour.
If you're going to murder me, just do it quick.
Yeah. And the one thing we're going to be looking for some info on as well is our poll this week is going to be for the best happy hour in South Florida. If you've got any thoughts on that, we're going to be posting that up on our Facebook page, and we'll have a poll this week. There's a lot of great places that have them. We were talking about that a little bit on the After the Show podcast yesterday of where to go. Oddly enough, I'm kind of seeing a trend with there's a lot of high-end steakhouse places like a Morton's, Okeechobee, or Ruth's Chris that do really great deals because normally their entrees are very expensive, but you go to the bar for a happy hour and you're getting like steak sandwiches for $5 and things like that. They're really good.
Totally.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you know what I haven't had in a while? Them Ruth Chris cheesy potatoes.
Oh, yeah. Those are good.
They're very good. So that is something that we're going to be getting your thoughts on. So keep an eye out on our KVJ Show Facebook page for that and let us know what you think is the best happy hour anywhere in South Florida this week.
It's time for viral audio.
So how's your kids? How's your wife?
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
This is pretty amazing, this video that you had sent me. Malia Emma. She is 7 years old, and they commissioned her with singing the national anthem at an LA Galaxy game.
She's a little peanut.
She
I mean, she is a tiny little thing.
Yeah, she is. Just a cute little girl, and I've seen this move before, and, it's cute. When you've got a young kid out there singing the anthem, but, you lower your expectations.
Yeah.
You act like it's better than what it might be.
Yeah, you're like,
Totally.
okay, good for her. I mean, she's 7, so you put it through that filter. But I got to tell you, it is unbelievable. You should have seen the players' reactions for the LA Galaxy. They're looking around and going, is this for real? This is 7-year-old Malia Emma singing the national anthem.
We're so gallantly streaming, and the rockets are echoing, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
I mean, is that absolutely unbelievable? What the heck just happened? That is a 7-year-old girl singing the national anthem. Don't you love the sass and attitude? She goes down deep.
growl.
I mean,
Yes.
when I was 7, I struggled with the tie of my shoe.
Yes. She knocks it out of the park. That was unbelievable. Changing the pitch on that high note. Unreal.
So good.
Yeah, it was really amazing stuff.
Oh my
So,
gosh, sign her immediately.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
10
no
people,
doubt.
10 agents jumped out of the stands.
Oh my gosh. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, we're debuting a new fun game we're going to try out this summer and see how it works. Could be a regular thing here on the KVJ show. It's called Do It Bitch.
And if you don't ever hear it again, it's one and done.
It's one and done. We don't know. We're going to see how it goes.
I think it's fun.
Yeah, we take it one step at a time. Never played this before. We'll tell you how we're going to do it coming up next here on the KVJ Show. Do it, bitch. That's the name of the game. It's a brand new thing we're playing for the very first time here on the KVJ Show. Now, we divide into 2 teams of 2. It is going to be Virginia and Suits and Jaybird and Denny's.
Ooh, Miho and Miho.
That's right. Now, on these teams, you're going to have somebody called the gambler. This is the person that is going to be pushing the odds of your partner. So you got to really know your partner and what we do here. It's basically how many of a certain category can you name in just 10 seconds. Now, you, the gambler, Virginia and Jaybird, you have to basically say how much your partner can get of this category in those 10 seconds.
Okay.
Now, if they get that number or greater, then you get a point. If they do not, then you lose a point to the other team. It's a best out of 3 rounds, but the team that loses faces a punishment.
Question. Now,
Yes.
let's say I'm the gambler on round 1. Would
Yeah.
that then I would not be the gambler for round 2? We would switch roles.
You stay the gambler the entire day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you and the teammate discuss who the gambler is and who you want to.
No, you stay the gambler.
I'm just the gambler. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you guys stay the gambler.
I got you. All right.
Yeah, so that will not change through round 1, 2, and 3. Okay?
Okay.
Any other questions we have here?
I think we're good.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we're good.
Think we're all good. Okay, I will have Virginia and Suits go first on this. So Suits will be coming in here, and Virginia, you got to try to figure out how many you think Suits will get right in this first round. The topic is hip-hop artists. Okay.
Hip-hop artists.
Hip-hop artists, how many do you think that Suits will get right in 10 seconds?
I think Suits can name 4 hip-hop artists in 10 seconds.
Okay, 4 hip-hop artists in 10 seconds. Okay, now what we do is we go back and forth here with the gambler. Jaybird, what about Denny's? How many do you think he could name?
I know my boy can do 8. My boy can name 8 rappers in 10 seconds.
All right. Do it, bitch.
My boy's not going to let me down.
8 rappers in 10 seconds?
There's so many rappers out there. Oh, you
All
got
right.
8 dog.
Okay.
Did I go too big?
Oh my gosh. That means I have to list less than a second a rapper.
Yeah, okay. All right, got to do it here fast. So you've got to do 8 and 10. If you don't do 8 and 10, Virginia and Suits get the point.
Can I change my answer?
On your mark, get set, and go.
Biggie, Pac, Flow Rider, Inspect the Deck, Method Man, Redman, Big Pun, Eminem. Did I say Eminem? Did I say Nicki Minaj?
Oh!
I think you got 9. Sorry about that. You called the bluff, and Denny's got 9 in 10 seconds.
Jeez.
Whoa.
The Peace Train, the Big D.
I've never seen a pothead go so fast.
Oh, that's the fastest he's ever gone.
My goodness.
Crushed it,
ready
kid.
for
I believe in you.
Crushed it.
Jeez.
Crushed
Wow.
I'm going bigger next round. No, you don't know what the topic is.
Okay. All right. So
gosh.
we've got our 2 gamblers going to be facing off here for round 2. How well do you know your partners? Okay, let's see here. We're going to start with you on this, Jaybird. We're doing car brands. Brands of cars. How many do you think that Denny's can name in 10 seconds?
5.
Virginia, do you want to up that tally with Suits?
I think Suits can name 6 in 10 seconds.
Jaybird?
I think Denny's can name 7 in 10 seconds.
Virginia?
I think Suits can name 8 in 10 seconds.
Jaybird?
Gosh, I'm such a gambler. This is how I play poker. Oh, I'm going to keep going and keep pushing. I think Denny's can do 9. Yeah, I do.
Denny's can name 9 car brands in 10 seconds.
He can. I believe in him.
Virginia, it's back to you. What do you think?
Do it, bitch.
Damn it. I was gonna- dang it.
Okay, Denny's.
You got this.
Poor
Next
Denny's
week
is-
I'm the gambler.
Yeah.
You got this. You got this.
Denny's, you are working it
9
for your
cars?
You said that same
9.
thing about rappers. You got this.
Okay.
Yeah, but I actually listen to rap. I don't actually pay any attention to cars.
You have to name 9 car brands in 10 seconds here to get the point, Denny's. On your mark, get set, and go.
Honda, Hyundai, Toyota, Mercedes, Land Rover, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge. I don't know if they're the same. Tercel. Toyota Tercel.
You said Toyota.
Yeah.
I got what? How did I go?
You got 8.
You are
Baby,
8.
that's
You needed
so
9.
Oh my
So
gosh.
close, we can taste it.
You
Wow.
were close.
I like putting the aggression on them. That's good.
Okay. So Virginia and Suits get the point in that round
That's okay.
of Do It Bitch. So it's now tied 1 apiece in a best of 3. This is a tiebreaker right here.
That was an educational loss right there, Denny.
Yes.
Okay. What we're going to do here is brands of cereal.
Brands of
Oh,
cereal.
I want to play so bad.
Virginia, it's back to you, the control here. How many brands of cereal can Suits name in 10 seconds?
I think that Suits can name 7 brands of cereal in 10 seconds.
Jay Bird.
Denny's can definitely name 8.
Virginia?
I mean, we haven't even heard from Suits yet.
Maybe he's got the gift.
Maybe he's got the gift.
Do you go to 9? Or do you say do it, bitch?
Do it, bitch.
Oh, I knew it, bitch.
I wanted
Poor
to
Denny's. Denny's.
Denny's are getting worked over
You gotta do
today.
8 brands of cereal in 10 seconds,
Brother.
or you lose
Oh, man.
the whole game
It's
today.
so many.
And you're going to be faced with a punishment if you do.
How much time do we spend in the cereal aisle? A lot.
Okay.
Yeah, we do.
This is to win the first ever inaugural round of Do It Bitch and escape the punishment that is coming for the losing team. 8 cereal brands in 10 seconds. Go.
Cheerios, Trix, Lucky Charms. You've got O's. You've got Honey Bunches of Oats. Kicks. You have Grape Nuts. You have
Fruity Pebbles! 7! Fruity Pebbles! Captain Crunch! Captain Lucky Charms!
You lose.
He said Lucky Charms.
Fruity Pebbles!
It's so hard.
Oh, you have lost.
Wow.
I love this game, by the way. Thank you. Great win. Had a lot of
Did
fun.
nothing.
Good job, Suits.
Poor Denny's. The stress level's got to be through the roof.
Denny's is
Oh,
working.
man.
Poor Denny's, and now he's got a punishment on top of it.
Oh, it doesn't seem fair.
Is it just Denny's or both of us?
It's both of you.
Oh.
Yeah. What you're going to be doing is scoops of ice in your pants for 60 seconds.
Oh my goodness. Front or back?
I think that's,
One in both,
I think
right?
it kind of centers over time.
one in the front, one in the back.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go get the ice.
Yeah.
Just the way you like it.
Oh, boy. Oh, man.
That was
I got to tell you that
dramatic.
Even though we lost, the rush. Oh
There was
my
a lot of high
gosh.
drama in that, huh?
I feel like I can
Yes.
lift a mountain right now.
High drama.
wow.
Okay. All right. Well, that's how it would sound. That is pretty much the game. Do it, bitch. Do you like it? Do you want it back next week for another round?
We need it. We want
Okay.
it.
All right. People have spoken. They say yes. Do it, bitch is coming back next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully all the heavy lifting's not on poor Denny's.
All right, so we have the theme song. I think we need to go all in on this.
Yeah, we
thing.
got to go in all in. Now, the biggest trick is because Suits typically runs Kvj TV, and so that's kind of a logistical nightmare a bit. Maybe next week we'll try to take the pressure off and let them be the gamblers, Denny's and Suits. So we'll just have to kind of figure out how we do that order so we can have somebody running Kvj TV.
I was gonna say we should switch it up as next week we shouldn't be the game. I want to try to be able to say them.
If we were just sitting in a bar, I think we would switch it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, because of KVJ TV, it's kind of providing a logistical challenge because they're the two that know how to run KVJ TV. Yeah. And they got to also then be the performers on this. This is the worst nightmare bit. Poor Denny's had to go through 3 brutal rounds of 10 seconds. And now on top of it, he's got to pay off a punishment. I mean, just what a terrible day for Denny's.
He had to go buy the ice and then run
Terrible.
back here from the kitchen
Just
3
terrible.
blocks away with the
Poor
ice.
Denny's.
I gotta tell you that once again, I think this is a beautiful loss for us.
It's a learning loss.
It's a learning loss, and we're gonna take it.
Okay. All right. Because I feel some mercy for Denny's, I'm going to make this 30 seconds after you get the ice in your pants.
Oh, we got a minute, dog. Come on, we can't say a minute then back off. The people eat us
I
alive.
just feel for this guy. Don't you feel bad for him? Don't you have sympathy
just
in your
do.
heart?
He's been through it.
Oh, he
Oh,
has.
poor Danny. He's gonna put ice.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see. I think this is going to be tougher than you might think. I've seen people doing this challenge.
We've done it before. It's terrible.
Okay. I mean, 30 seconds seems like a good time.
There's a game called Ice Chicken we've done before where we put ice in our crotch area and in our pants, and whoever gives up first is the loser. But that was when we were younger, wiser.
What are we now?
Older, slower, dumber.
I feel like I'm in my prime. I mean, look at me.
Okay, you got your bags of ice here. You got to pay off the punishment. You guys lost. Do it, bitch. Denny's and Jaybird. You can watch this on KVJ TV on YouTube. Somebody said they're watching KVJ TV for the first time. They said, oh my gosh, this is so much better when you watch it. It is.
We're going front and in the back?
Yeah, try a little bit of both. You got a handful there. Denny's already's getting the reaction. I got the timer going here.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. Denny's face. I really thought it was going to be a lot tougher than what you guys were thinking.
Oh, icy pants.
Okay, are we starting the clock yet?
Yeah, I already got it. Yeah, I got it. You guys are already 15 seconds in here.
How's it
to
feel?
doing it.
It feels cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it's right on the old donger.
Yeah. I thought that was going to be really tough. Jaybird's still going for it. Still putting more in. You guys are you're at 30 seconds right now.
Don't Louise me.
Yeah. Oh, they're holding hands. Jaybird and Denny's are holding hands trying to make it through this. They both have ice in their pants.
We play together. We lose together. We freeze together.
Okay. Poor Denny's. Guys, poor Denny's. I just 15 seconds. Okay, you're coming down to your last 10 seconds here with ice in the pants. Yeah, this is terrible. This is just awful. Poor Denny's. Poor Denny's. My gosh. 3, 2, 1.
You did it!
And done. 1 minute
Yay!
is up. That is just, that's terrible. Oh, I see Jaybird's entire behind on KVJ TV. Entire behind. The entire butt was out. Yeah.
Oh my
God. I put a little warning on that, maybe.
It really wakes you up.
Yeah, I bet it does. But better than coffee, right? Dang. All right, well, there you go. That's how you play Do It, Bitch. It will be back this time next week.
I wonder what that would feel like for you, Virginia. We've got a little bit more external.
I don't think it's as bad for me as it is for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess right. Okay.
Yeah, I think because all your parts are
Most of
there.
mine went inside my body, so I'm good.
My butt's kind of real cold.
Everything kind of imploded.
Okay, which is better here, a costume or a pool party? We were even talking about this yesterday on the After the Show podcast. Somebody sent us an email where they did a nacho party and they watched Nacho Libre and dressed like characters from the movie. It's like, that's kind of a cool concept. That'd be a costume party for you. So would you rather attend something like that, Virginia, or rather go to a pool party?
I mean, I love a pool party. I would pick pool party over costume party.
Okay. I think I agree with you.
I love a costume party too, but it's a lot of work.
Right.
A costume party, you got to get a lot of stuff together. You got to get your act together. A pool party, you just show up and you know it's going to be awesome.
Well, they're going to be playing. I think the music typically is better. I like pool party music. I like being out in the sun. Some delicious Coronas or something like that just goes well with it. So
and it's summer, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be my choice. Bird?
I'm going costume party.
Yeah.
I love costumes. I think it's fun. It's great fun, to be quite honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah. And why can't you do a costume party in the pool? Boom. But yeah, I see what you're saying.
You can't. Costume and pool party can't live in the same world.
Debatable. But we don't have to get into that right now.
Okay. All right, what do you think here? Which is better, boating or going on a roller coaster? Virginia, I know you love both.
Oh, I do.
But which one is better out of the two?
Boating or a roller coaster? Jeez, that's tough. I would say roller coasters can be more fun. I love boating too, but I mean, roller coasters are exciting.
I got to go boating because you really can't drink on a roller coaster.
Yeah, Vertigo Vinny over here. I'm going to go ahead and pick boating because I can't do my old ass and Vertigo ass can't do roller coasters
Big
anymore.
time.
Oh,
yeah.
I just did Legoland. The roller coaster they have there called the Dragon is so fun.
If you have the vertigo like me and the Kevin Ralston had, when I went on that Harry Potter ride, I did not feel right or sound for 3.5 days.
Nothing fun about that.
I was Googling how long should you feel normal after a roller coaster. I mean, it's
nothing fun about that.
No,
you go out boating, you go like on a pontoon, you got great music, you
Peaceful.
got booze.
Yeah.
Maybe there's hot chicks for Jaybird for you. I don't know.
I love it.
That's not going to happen on a roller coaster. Okay, which is better, darts or cornhole?
Ooh.
Okay.
Darts or cornhole?
I see what you're doing over there, Ralston.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going darts.
Really?
Because she likes to throw things at people, and she's got good aim, and she likes to inflict pain.
Yeah.
Darts is fun.
Okay.
I'm going cornhole. I just started getting into it. I mean, I played it before, but I really started getting into it. It's a lot of fun, man.
It is.
Especially when you got a little tournament going on and people are competitive. Cornhole.
I'm just going cornhole. Just. Both are fun, but I think I would favor a little cornhole. Cornhole, to me, it's very connected with going out to a tailgate party.
Big time.
And so everybody will drag out cornhole, and that's really kind of how it started, where I'm from. I'm a Buckeye, and we started that in Ohio.
I'd love to take the witch down in a cornhole tourney.
Bring it.
Oh, all day long.
Okay. Well, I got the cornhole boards.
I do too.
Okay.
And I also have a big ass Connect 4 board too. So we can do a cornhole and a Connect 4 tournament.
Okay.
And do a costumes pool party.
Got a lot of fun stuff going on.
Very busy over there.
It's busy.
Okay, which is better, air hockey or ping pong?
Oh, gosh, I love them both.
Ping pong's better.
Yeah, I ain't got the knuckles anymore for air hockey. I lead the league in getting that puck hit off my knuckle. I'm going ping pong, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but you put your hand up on the thing so that it doesn't ever hit your hand.
I do things differently.
You can't do that.
I got that. Yeah, I got that bag, that bitch ass grip.
The big old paws.
He's full gorilla.
I got that grip. It's a mess. Give me ping pong.
Yeah, I just don't feel like you're holding the thing right.
It reminds me though. I want to play the witch in ping pong as well.
I know.
She's good. She's
Yeah.
good in ping pong.
I think I would go air hockey. I like air hockey a little bit
I can't
more.
believe you guys don't get a lot of knuckle injuries on that thing. Always getting hit.
Yeah,
in the
I just don't
knuckles.
think you're holding it right.
You're definitely not holding it right.
I agree with y'all.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
if you hold it right, I think you would like air hockey a little bit better.
He probably holds it like a Neanderthal.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Drapes that whole hand over it.
When Kevin plays, it's hair hockey. Oh.
Yeah. Okay, which is better, top golf or axe throwing?
Top golf.
Haven't done either one of them, but I'm going to go top golf. That looks like so much fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. They got the TVs that come right up. And then, look, the axe throwing is cool. I was really impressed. I went to the one in Boynton, and they had really great craft beer selection. It was kind of cool. But, yeah, I think with the top golf, they have, you can get full appetizers, kitchen. Ambiance is a little better.
I'm not man enough to drink and throw an axe and not kill somebody. The precision it takes to throw an axe, they sell pictures of beer. I can't do that.
I love having fun, but I also love my foot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Mm-hmm. Okay, a museum or an amusement park, which is better? Museum or amusement park?
Not all museums are created equally.
Exactly, and I would have to say it's on what kind of museum it is. The Museum of Natural History that they've got in New York City, right there by Central Park. I love that place. That's fun.
legit.
Or the Museum of Modern Art in New York City, MoMA. That place is awesome.
Or the Science Planetarium here in West Palm Beach.
Yep.
Pretty awesome.
Again, I don't like amusement parks too well.
I know you don't.
I like the drinking areas of amusement parks, and that's about it. So I'm going to go museum.
I'm picking amusement parks. I love them.
It doesn't feel right to pick museum, does it?
It feels old.
Gosh, I'm depending on the museum, but I'm going to lock it in with amusement park.
Okay.
Yeah, barely.
All right. Got a warning if you ever go out in Delray Beach and Fort Lauderdale. They say that pickpocketing cases are skyrocketing in both of those cities. Crazy numbers. They say in 2021, Delray Beach police received 21 complaints in the downtown area. In just 2019, they had 2.
Wow.
So that's a pretty exponentially big growth that is going on here.
What happened? Is it the pandemic?
I think young people, too, are easy targets because I went through this with Magnolia. She was at the mall and she put her phone in her back pocket and she's shopping and she's giggling with her friends and they're not paying attention and they're just having a good time. And she wasn't even having cocktails, but can you imagine you're on the Ave having cocktails with your girlfriends, you put your phone in your pocket. You're an easy target.
That's what they're saying. So here's a couple things that you can note as you're going out. Pretty much anywhere in South Florida, I think this is probably happening. They just had the numbers specifically for Delray and Fort Lauderdale. And what they say is they're typically going after people who are putting their valuables in a back pocket or in an open purse. And they typically work in two-person teams. You got somebody that is the lookout, somebody that's kind of going in and making it happen. Crowded bars, one of the biggest places it's going on. They look for intoxicated, distracted people that are dancing. Somebody just leaves a purse unattended for a second.
Guilty. Totally.
And they say the hours between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. is where they're seeing the most thefts happening. So if you ever are going out in Delray and Fort Lauderdale, just so you know, there is a huge wave of pickpocketing and people snatching your goodies out from underneath you.
And it's people that go there with this as a plan. It's not like somebody's there and they just pickpocket. These are people that know what they're doing. They do this every day because as soon as Magnolia's phone was taken, like 3 seconds later, they had the SIM card out of it. They already made it completely untraceable, and there's really nothing you can do at that point.
That's what they said. They say they immediately do it. So these are people that know what they're doing. It's an intentional act, and this is, in a sense, their profession that they're doing. So there is alarming numbers of pickpockets going on in South Florida.
If we're down in Delray, who do you think is most likely to get pickpocketed? We're all at an event together. Who's the one that gets pickpocketed?
I would say you, but everything falls out of your pocket, so you don't need to.
My kids love following Jason because he usually has holes in his pocket and money falls out.
That's so easy. There's no holes in my pocket. The winch is lying. I just don't put it in my wallet and it falls out.
You would be the easiest.
All right, that was the answer I was looking for. Okay.
All right. Just so you know, be on the lookout.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha-ha, fighting in the nude. Drunk people pooping in the street. Ha-ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
It's been a good year for Tampa sports, right? I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, they're kind of killing it.
You know, I mean, they just got to celebrate their second in a row Stanley Cup. They had another boat parade yesterday. They dented the Stanley Cup trophy. I don't know if you saw that. They had it on a jet ski, and it came back dented.
Don't.
So they got to fix that thing. Then, of course, you know, they had the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
And they were chucking that Super Bowl trophy all around. The Stanley Cup trophy is a little bit harder to chuck around, but, you know, they're having a good time out there. And I love a boat parade. And now Coors Light has made a limited batch of beer, which was infused with ice from the hockey arena there in Tampa Bay, Amalie Arena, where the Lightning just won the Stanley Cup. So apparently that's going to be something. I'm sure people will buy that.
Infused with hockey ice?
Yeah, with hockey ice.
That's sanitary?
That's like taking, I don't know, baseball dirt from Atlanta Stadium and put it in my burger. I don't know.
You don't like the...
Is it really legit the ice that they're skating on, or is it, oh, we've got this specialty ice that we're going to call it...
There's no way you'll ever know.
You'll never know.
That's what they say.
I'm smelling bogus.
Do you believe them or not?
They can say whatever they want.
Yeah, it's some scam. I'm not buying it.
Yeah. I'm sure people will buy it.
They will.
Just to have that on even to have that on the can, which I'm sure they'll do a special kind of label to
I
announce
drank the
that.
ice from the Stanley Cup.
Well, I think people will probably get it and save it.
Oh my gosh.
That's a collector's beer at that point.
I'm drinking the same ice Wayne Gretzky scored a goal on.
I don't think he plays for the
It's
Lightning.
an old reference. I don't know any hockey players.
Wayne Gretzky.
I don't know.
Even his hockey references are 30 years old.
I don't know hockey players.
It's kind of a cool video. There was an 18-year-old that hit a golf ball at a range in San Antonio, and the ball got struck by lightning.
Mid-air.
Did you see the video?
Yes.
Yeah, we were talking about, what's better, the Top Golf? Well, I don't know. Sometimes you get lightning there.
What are the odds for a small ball to get struck by lightning?
All right, let me hit this last shot. And I told her to record it. I swung it, and the next thing you know, the lightning's coming out of the sky, hitting the ball.
Right after the lightning hit, the whole place shook, the lights were flickering, the computers reset and everything.
It could have hit me, it could have hit her, it could have hit any of us. It was actually pretty scary after I was thinking about it for a while.
Wow, okay.
I guess my whole thing was, and maybe you can't see it because it's video and they were there in person, they hit it and you see lightning, but how do they know it actually hit the ball?
They freeze framed it and you can see it hitting the ball.
The freeze frame, it's been proven, okay.
I watched it. I was like, dog, that's crazy.
Yeah. Got some interesting thefts that have happened here. There was a woman on TikTok that said that a Doritos Locos taco was missing from her DoorDash delivery. And then she looked back at the drop-off video and she said that she saw the Dasher's fingers had Dorito dust on them.
Uh-oh.
What?
Okay, so I ordered Taco Bell today. I go outside and the bag is ripped open. I divvy out all the food to the family and I go to grab my food and this was missing. My Doritos Locos taco. Not really gonna worry about it. Well, just go ahead and get me a little refund, call it a day. And then I get this picture from my Dasher. Tell me that ain't Dorito dust on this woman's fingers. Tell me, y'all. Tell me this woman didn't eat my taco now.
Okay.
I will say, I don't know if that's real or not, but I've been victim of a French fry thief.
You think they ate your stuff?
I know they ate my stuff. The French fries don't come with 5 fries. Yeah.
Okay. There's some problems for a Burger King in Lincoln, Nebraska. Some of the workers there put up on the marquee, "We all quit. Sorry for the inconvenience."
Dang.
I believe we have audio of that as well.
Yeah.
It was just like my last straw. I can't get anything fixed in the store. They had us working in the kitchen with the AC broke for weeks. And we were running, breakfast with 2 people, until 9 or most days until 11. I mean, like we kind of talked about it jokingly the day before and then the day of. It just, more stuff had happened. It kind of irritated the employees. So then it was like the day of, they're like, we have time. Why not?
Yeah.
Ew, air conditioning breaking in the Burger King kitchen.
Well, and they said, the temperatures got up to more than 90 degrees at one point.
Oh, my God.
Have fun with that, chicken.
Yeah, one employee who was a former general manager was reportedly hospitalized for dehydration.
Well, the kitchen gets hot as nards in there, man.
Yeah, they say the former general manager has been working at that Burger King since January and put in her 2 weeks notice this month, saying that she'd often worked up to 60 hours a week, so the working conditions apparently were terrible.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, and then 8 of the coworkers followed her lead, and that's where you're hearing the complaints. Now, Burger King reportedly is still open at that location, but they say they remain understaffed. So they got to deal with some issues there.
Get the damn air condition fixed. I don't want no sweaty ass burger.
Get your house in order.
Get your house in order.
What are you doing?
It's kind of curious coming up. I want to talk about who's actually had to be in the worst working conditions. I've got some tough working conditions. I want to see anybody can trump what I had to work through.
Yeah, I worked with a witch, so
okay, yeah.
rough, man.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll get to that. You can let us know the worst working conditions you've ever been in. 877-979-WRMF. Do you see this dummy in Louisiana? He was bored in traffic, so he jumped fully clothed, like off a bridge on the interstate.
Why?
Into
What was he
alligator-infested water. He was bored.
I don't understand.
That shows me that there's something else going on there.
Yeah, I don't really even understand what this guy was doing either. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. The guy just said, I was bored, and then once I hit the water, my mouth bust open. I hurt my left arm. I then tried to swim to the shore, but the current was too strong. He said they had to tread water for almost 3 hours, and finally the current weakened enough for him to crawl to shore. He then stumbled around barefoot until he found a 4-wheel ATV that helped him to a small island, and he then borrowed a boat to reach another shore. I mean, what the heck, this kind of saga, and eventually the authorities found him. When they did, they arrested him for criminal mischief.
Was it worth it, son?
I think he says no. It wasn't.
What a dope.
It was just dumb. Like,
what a weird, dumb story.
Dumb
Of
story.
course, there's a video of it, him jumping over.
Oh, he's trying to go viral.
Oh, that's what he was doing.
Yeah, but people are doing really dumb things just to make a video these days.
They are. I saw I was just watching a show where those people, they walk down those big old beams really, really high, and they'll do all these tricks with no kind of harness on, and they'll jump and grab the pole. People are dying left and right doing that stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Your grip's not that great, y'all.
You definitely shouldn't do that.
No.
Yeah.
Bitch ass grip, and I'm scared of heights.
Yeah, terrible combination.
Sudden death.
It'd be torture.
Yeah, it would. Police in Springfield, Massachusetts arrested a man for allegedly shooting city cameras with a paintball gun. Apparently, he forgot that the city cameras actually take pictures, so he was easily identified and then charged with 2 counts of defacement of property. That's pretty simple. Another dummy in Pennsylvania stole a bunch of stuff from a sporting goods store earlier this month and got caught after he walked back in to return something he didn't want that he had stolen.
I mean, what are you doing?
Just people are so dumb.
Dude,
I mean, so dumb.
If you stole it, don't go back and return it and they're looking for you.
I think people get too high up, too. Like, oh, man, I did it once. They're not going to even know. I'm smarter than everybody. They're not going to get me.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. You're pretty dumb.
You're pretty dumb. More people fight about putting on masks on planes, this time in Fort Myers. One woman got forced off a Delta flight, and on her way out, she spit on some passengers.
Can't do that.
No.
And then she's yelling at the officer saying, "You're not respecting my human rights."
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my gosh.
She's exhausting.
She is.
Yeah, can we just land the plane, please?
And this is kind of a warning on why you don't want to walk a dog from a golf cart. 81-year-old woman in Charlotte County, Florida. She was walking her dog while driving her golf cart, and during the walk, the dog's leash got caught on a wheel.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Partially amputated her finger.
The dogs?
No, not the dogs.
Okay, oh, thank goodness. All right.
We were both thinking the dog was getting sucked under the golf cart.
He led me with thinking.
The dog's like, hey, dummy, this is not going to end well. No, it's the 81-year-old woman.
She lost a whole finger.
She's going to the grave with one less digit.
Well, I mean, to me, you did it to yourself. I feel bad you lost your finger,
Dog's
but
good.
the dog is good. That's what I care
We
about.
actually do care more that the dog's okay.
I know,
Well, he wasn't the one acting a
It's
fool.
not his fault.
He's just walking.
He's just walking. You just, I don't know, kind of made a dumb bozo move that cost you a finger.
Yeah. Well, the story's going viral today. These Burger King employees in Lincoln, Nebraska, they put up on the marquee, "We all quit. Sorry for the inconvenience." And they said that the working conditions were tough. The AC was broken more than 90 degrees. One of the employees had to go to the hospital for dehydration. They had just said that, look, we've been trying to voice our complaints for a while, and nobody's paying attention. And with the heat in different parts of the country, it is really kind of crazy that we seem to have about the best temperatures and conditions going on right now. We're talking about summer in South Florida.
It's crazy, but there are other areas of the country that are like blazing hot.
It's insane. Yeah, I mean, we have the best, to me, weather in the winter, and now we got it in the summer as well. What the heck is going on?
What the heck kind of working conditions? Aren't those like a violation of like labor laws?
It's a good question because I wonder, because it has happened. In fact, somebody texted in and said, yeah, my boyfriend worked in a kitchen at a restaurant in Stewart with no AC for years, and it was regularly over 110 degrees in there.
Oh, my God.
I couldn't even imagine it because what's nasty, I mean, first of all, it's terrible working conditions. Two, whoever's cooking is sweating right into your food.
I'm with you. I think that's terrible for the food and the entire kitchen. No,
it was. I went by one time. It was where you could see into the kitchen, and there was this guy that was cooking, and he just kept toweling himself off, and he was in the window, and it was dripping off of him. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to go somewhere else.
I'm good.
Yeah,
I can't eat that once I've seen that.
Oh,
yeah,
you don't want a sweat burger?
Yeah, Tom the sweaty chef is. I'll take a Swedish chef, not a sweaty chef.
I know it happens, and as long as I don't see it, I'm good. Once I see it, I cannot consume
That's why
that burger.
I never. If I see the kitchen from the chair or table I'm at, I have to switch. I can't look at it because I'll start to look, and then you'll see something gross, and you'll be out of the game.
I'm too filled with critiques.
Me too.
Somebody texted in and said, worst working conditions. I've been inside burned out buildings that are structurally unsound, testing for asbestos because the buildings are being demoed due to fires and or mold. And you think about the brave workers in Surfside.
Yes.
The condo collapse. I mean, the conditions that they're working under, I mean, that's crazy. You think about 9/11, the people that were working there in those conditions. And honestly, in every day, people in the military, fire, police, I mean, those right there, you can just immediately say, okay, they go to the top of the list for the worst working conditions. And somebody brought up a good point, too, saying, the worst working condition doesn't always have to be a physical place. A bad working condition can easily be management. They say for me, it was a manager. She was awful. She used to drain me mentally to a point where my anxiety skyrocketed and I had to seek help.
Ooh.
Bad management can literally ruin a workplace.
Imagine if you're a roofer in the summertime and you have a bad manager. Double whammy.
Oh, yeah, terrible.
It's awful.
Yeah.
So your own personal story, your worst working conditions. Mine were when I was working for Ohio University and they had the old mental hospital up on the hill. and we would have to go down into the basement when it would rain outside. We normally did the landscaping and groundskeeping stuff. So when it would rain, we would go inside, and we have to go down into where they put the really criminally insane people. And it was basically in a dungeon with big old steel doors.
Oh, my gosh.
And at the time, I didn't really know about all this stuff, but they gave us a scraper, and we're scraping off this paint. I'm like, this paint's really hard. They're like, yeah, that's lead paint.
You're scraping it?
Yeah, I had no idea. I'm like, oh, I never heard of lead paint.
Don't you have lung problems?
Yeah. They actually really flared up while I was at school, oddly enough. Yeah, so that was probably the worst working conditions. I assume probably one day my summers of scraping lead paint off the walls of the insane asylum will probably be what takes me out.
Oh, they'll catch up with you.
It's coming back to bite.
Yeah. Lead, they'll be like, oh my gosh, we can't believe how much lead was on this man's lungs.
Lead lung Ralston? Oh, yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Lead lung.
Lead lung.
It's not easy to say, by the way.
Dude, you have serious lung issues to this day.
I do, yeah.
It's probably the lead.
Maybe.
Give me lead till I'm dead. That's gonna probably happen.
Lead for you, uh-huh.
You might not see 50 because of that lead.
Yeah, you're right. The clock is ticking, Virginia. I'm getting there.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Okay, your personal worst working conditions.
I mean, I worked for this just disgusting piece of human. This man was gross. He owned a Tasty Donuts in New Orleans, and he would, first of all, he would flirt with all the female employees.
Gross.
And basically, like, flat out proposition you and like rub up against you. It was awful. I only worked there for like a week.
Okay.
He was disgusting.
Okay, Jaybird, what about you? Worst working conditions?
I once worked for this guy who, there was this hurricane coming, Virginia, and he made me go out to find Dan Rather because supposedly he was in town in the hurricane. I had to go find Dan Rather. Never found him.
In my defense, I was really hammered.
That's when Kevin was frat boy hammered, Kev. I mean,
I was massively hammered getting ready for a hurricane, and Jaybird called. I'm like, yeah, why don't you get on your bike, go find Dan Rather. I'm
like, well, where's he at? He goes, he's on the beach somewhere.
He's on Palm Beach somewhere.
Right around, you'll find him.
They were closing the beach, and I was going into the beach.
Yeah. Hey, you'll figure it out.
I'm just kidding. It was great fun. Honestly, mine
it's a great story.
Mine was the limited.
Really?
Because it was kind of a toxic. Same thing with Virginia. We had one manager that was a little awful and just made the working conditions terrible.
Okay.
Yeah, limited.
It just takes one bad manager, and that even if the manager's not sexually harassing you, if they're harassing other people around you, it creates this whole toxic land.
This one manager had folding judgment. She was really on my ass, like flies on a
Folding
rib roast
judgment.
about my folding technique. Didn't
Yes.
really ever teach me.
What? Folding technique? This is kind of interesting. Somebody said, you know what? For the people that are complaining about the kitchens are hot. You know that saying? If you can't stand the heat, get your ass out the kitchen. I was a chef at a 5-star resort on the beach, and the kitchen temperature was regularly over 110 degrees. 90 would be a good day.
But here's the difference. Did you have air conditioning? And if you have air conditioning, that not having air makes it way worse. Right?
Yeah, I mean, if it's over 90, do they have air? It sounds like they don't have air.
It sounded it was he said it was on the beach. Probably did not. And that was their kitchen temperature.
That's why you got to be careful telling your sad story. There's always a sadder fish out there.
There's always a worse story.
My
Get used to
worse.
it. This happens in a kitchen. That's what it is. That's why they got that saying. So kitchens are hot. Somebody texted in and said, I'm an FPL lineman, always playing with way too much electricity.
Oh, that's scary.
Well, and think about the storms, how they got to get right out there, and the conditions still aren't really that good, but everybody's really mad at you because they don't have any electricity, and so they're coming out of their homes and screaming at the FPL linemen that are out there.
I used to feel so bad for the dude in Lake Park and at Palm Beach Gardens that would go to our backyard because my mom would just see some dude in our backyard and start yelling at him. I go, Mom, he's just checking the meter. Oh, no, he's not.
You don't know what he's doing.
He's casing the place.
Yeah.
He's going to rob us.
Like, I think he's working, Mom.
Uh-huh. And Princess in the chat room, she's saying, Kev, you worked at the Ridges. Yeah, that's the name of the place I worked in Athens, Ohio.
Oh, she's from Ohio.
Yeah, maybe, must be. Yeah, it's kind of it's a well-known thing because it is an ominous look, at least it was when I was there. It's an ominous-looking insane asylum on the hill overlooking the town. So Halloween is really big there. So you can just imagine it's a spooky kind of old colonial feeling college campus, and so you'd have those lightning strikes behind the insane. It's like, ooh.
I'm pretty sure Princess is in the pickle squad, and
Okay.
I had talked to her before about Ohio. I'm like, well, what Kevin says about Logan, is it true? She's like, yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
That's where Lead Lung was born.
Lead Lung. Yeah, Princess reminded me too that up there at the Ridges where they had the mental hospital where I was scraping the lead paint out of the criminally insane wing that they had there. I forgot what actually might have been worse. They also had a tuberculosis hospital for mental patients because tuberculosis was big and people were dying, so they couldn't keep them with the regular population. So it was an even creepier looking little hospital, and I had to scrape lead paint out of that one too. I'm like going, now tuberculosis can't still be in the walls, can it?
You hope not.
I hope not, yeah.
So what's so unsettling about that? Oh, my God.
So now we got to change your name to Tuberculosis Lead Lung?
TV Lead Lung.
That would be the most horrifying story I've ever heard.
It's a long name, Ralston.
It is a long name, but I'm going, it actually got worse. I'm like, that.
You have lead in there? You got their spirit in there?
And
Tuberculosis?
I was a reckless kid, but I still remember going in with my scraper. I'm like, this doesn't feel right.
It's not.
Yes. I'm going into the tuberculosis wing with scraping lead paint off the walls with no mask.
Damn, Lead Lung, you hard.
It just doesn't feel like this is a good decision today.
I love Lead Lung Ralston.
Lead Lung Ralston.
It's a tough way to be.
I mean, seriously, that's probably why you have all the problems.
I don't know, Virginia. Yeah,
Doctor-
maybe I got a lawsuit.
Dr. Sinicki over here is going
Yeah.
to diagnose you.
Look, everything leads to something.
Did you have these problems before Lead Lung happened?
Think I did, yeah.
Okay.
But you probably exacerbated it.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? The good doctor is spoken.
Okay, then, yeah. I got a lawsuit coming at you,
Sue
Ohio
'em.
University.
Sue 'em.
I got you. Coming up in a couple of minutes, is everybody here on the KVJ show plugged into current events? Kind of supposed to be, but if I gave you a quick pop quiz and current events, who would do the best and who would do the worst?
Ooh, I just got off vacation. I didn't pay attention to any kind of current
Oh,
events.
here she goes. Good Virginia. I mean, who does the dirt? Could she tank this?
I just found out from Kevin that we don't have to wear masks everywhere anymore.
We got Virginia, Jaybird, and Denny's here to see if they're actually paying attention to what is happening in world events.
Okay, let's go.
Got a variety of stuff here. Virginia, I'll give you the first question, and that is, what city is hosting the Major League Baseball All-Star Game tonight?
The Major League All-Star Baseball game is in... Gosh, Panda had it on yesterday.
Home
and I
Run
was
Derby, yeah.
So uninterested. I could not have possibly cared less. I'm going to say Seattle.
Seattle is incorrect. It's Denver.
Denver.
I'm so unplugged with baseball. I didn't even know that happened last night. And I'm a baseball fan.
Home Run Derby?
Yeah. I've fallen off with baseball the last year or two.
I had to listen to it for hours, fall asleep to it even.
Yeah, you would really hate Home Run Derby because
God.
it's a lot of nothing.
It was awful.
Okay, Virginia missed her first one. First question for you, Jay Bird. What is the name of the condo tower that came down in Surfside?
Seaside Tower?
Seaside Tower?
Seaside Towers?
Seaside Towers?
Seaside Towers. Final answer without confidence.
Champlain. South.
Not even close.
No. Yeah, that was kind of off. Okay. All right.
So far, not so good. Denny's, we look to you.
My confidence is low, though.
But mine was in our own backyard. Yours is, I should have got that right.
It's tough
Don't
name.
beat
It's tough
yourself
name.
up.
It is a tough name.
First round, first
You got
round.
a chance to rebound.
It's a warm-up round.
I'll take it off.
Okay. All right, Denny's, what country did the U.S. just withdraw its last remaining troops from?
Iraq?
Afghanistan.
Oh, jeez.
Okay,
That's
so
a hard
far,
one.
That's a
one
tough
round,
one.
not one correct answer.
And we're on the air.
And we're trying.
We're on
Yeah.
We're broadcasters. We're supposed to know things. No.
Okay, current events quiz going great.
Let's start over. Let's just clean
Yeah.
slate.
Clean slate.
That one didn't count.
Round one didn't happen.
That was our preseason, baby.
Getting used to it.
Virginia, what is the name of the company that made the first pitch to build a tunnel under Fort Lauderdale from Los Olas Boulevard to the beach?
Isn't that Elon Musk's company? Muskie Productions.
Muskie Productions.
I don't know the name of his company.
I love Muskie Productions.
It's not Tesla, is it?
It's the Boring Company.
Oh, that's a dumb name.
Okay.
I like Muskie better.
Muskie Productions. Much better.
Okay, current events quiz, still looking for our first correct answer.
I got you.
Jaybird, what popular artist just dropped their new single called Bad Habits?
Uh-oh.
Ooh, Bad Habits.
You know he hates current music?
That's not completely accurate. Never mind. I almost got myself in trouble. I will go with, give me Pink.
Pink. Ed Sheeran.
Oh.
Okay. All right. We're still looking for a correct answer here somewhere.
Pink, though, RMF artist, Sheeran.
New song.
It's kind of in the realm.
Lines up.
It lines up. Thank you. Thanks, Dan.
Lines up with nothing.
We're plugged in here. Denny's. Let's see if we can get one correct here. Denny's, who won the Copa America?
Copa America.
Question,
Yeah.
sir. What is the Copa America?
It's right next to the Copa Cabana.
Oh, jeez. The Copa America.
No one even knows what a Copa.
Yeah, I don't even know what that
The
is.
South American soccer.
Soccer.
Oh,
Who just
soccer.
won soccer?
Oh, yeah.
Brazil.
Soccer.
Okay, Brazil was in it, but they lost to Argentina.
Oh, look at this guy
Okay.
dancing around the truth.
Yeah, look at that. That's the closest we've gotten.
Dancing
that's-
around correct.
Yeah, that's still wrong. Okay, I'm looking here at a lot of misses. 2 rounds, not one correct answer from anybody.
We're going to guarantee we're going to get one this round. We will. We'll get one.
Gonna get one?
We will.
Okay, all right.
I don't know. I don't feel very confident, but you don't speak for me.
Okay, here we go. Virginia, what Caribbean country had their largest anti-government protests ever on Sunday?
Oh, you got this.
Okay. I know that they're currently protesting in Cuba and in Haiti. Right?
Oh, boy.
So they're both Caribbean, right?
Don't look at the dirty hippies.
It's a group effort. Come
Oh,
on.
you're right. Okay,
Yeah.
look at the
We're all
dirty.
losers together.
We're trying to just get one.
Go with your gut and then do the opposite.
What? Cuba.
She's gonna go Cuba confidently. We got one right.
Mama, we
Yes.
did it.
Okay.
We got one.
Virginia's
Oh
got
my
a point.
Gosh, that was
Okay.
painful.
You went 1 for 3. And yours? All right, Jaybird, your question is, what is the name of the Miami Dolphins starting quarterback?
Tannehill. Hooverhill. It's like something Hill. Underwood.
Underwood?
Underhill.
Underhill sounds good.
Underscore.
Yeah.
Let's go with Underhill.
Underhill for the, and now for the Miami Dolphins, Timmy Underhill.
That doesn't sound good. It's not feeling right.
That's not now.
Who's our QB?
How
Jeff?
close was that?
Tua Tagovailoa.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
In fact, Tannehill, who I think you're thinking about, he hasn't played for the Dolphins for a while.
Okay.
He's
So
with the Tennessee Titans. He's not even
I'm
here
glad he's
anymore.
still activated.
Yeah, he still plays, just not in South Florida.
For someone else.
Okay, Jaybird missed all 3. Okay.
I don't like being plugged in. It gives me anxiety.
Okay, well, Jaybird be the only one who
gosh.
does not get one correct. The final question here in our KVJ Current Events quiz. Denny's, what is the #1 movie in America?
Did a new Jurassic Park come out?
You can't ask. Especially, he,
That
asks
was a
the guy-
team effort.
he looks over and asks the guy who's got all 3 wrong.
You're the person he looks to for guidance. in this.
Sure.
I don't know. Jurassic Park 4.
Jurassic.
Oh no, what was it?
It's some superhero movie.
Black
Another one.
Widow.
Black Widow.
Let me see. We asked 9 questions. We got 1 correct. I mean,
she guessed. She wasn't completely sure.
that is terrible.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
A bit unplugged.
We've been on vacation.
Oh, is that okay?
vacation.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. At least Virginia was plugged in and knew that there was anti-government protests going on in Cuba. And this comes after a summer of a heat wave that has hit the island. They've had prolonged power outages. The 11 million residents of Cuba have been suffering for a while, and they've got all kinds of different shortages that are going on. Food, medications. Barbara in our chat room had said, in her comments, had said, well, what are you hearing? What's, because I'm reading what's going on with the news, but she said, yeah, we're dying because they've lived under this communist regime for 62 years. Can't get food, no medication. Electricity is being cut for 90% of the time.
Wow.
Not even Advil. People are dying of COVID because the numbers keep rising and no antibiotics can be given. My stepmom had to even bring gloves for his mom's surgery last week and not even one ibuprofen for pain.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, most people don't know what's going on. There is no internet. Government shut it down. They can't get a hold of family members. So, you're just seeing whatever you can get out of the island. And
That's horrible.
It really is. It's unbelievable. And so South Floridians are trying to do whatever they can to support. I saw that a small flotilla with water, food, and medicine launched from Pelican Bay, and they're headed to Cuba. But that's an unsanctioned thing, and they just don't even know. The person who put it all together, they said, yeah, I don't know. The Cuban authorities, they catch me, they might kill me. I don't know.
Oh, my gosh.
Right, yeah. That's the reality of the situation. So I do appreciate our Cuban listeners that are keeping us plugged into what the conditions are like and also ways in which we might be able to try to help out our friends and family there on that island nation because they're going through it.
What a brave person, though, going over there with the flotilla just saying, I don't care. I've got to try to help my people.
It's tough. It really is. Like I told you just yesterday on the show, last week, I'd sat down with a guy that's here from Venezuela, and he talking about his family escaping. And he said, look, there's no middle class. And he said, if you're middle class, anything like that, they're gunning for you. He said, it's either the extremely wealthy or the extremely poor, and it's just a tough environment to be in right now. And his dad, on top of it, was at odds with the government, so they were trying to kill them and the family. They came in the middle of the night to try to find him, so they had to escape out the back of the house through a fence hole.
As crazy as our country is, I mean, we don't have to deal with stuff like that.
Yeah.
Your own government trying to kill you.
You'll hear some stories, so some tough stuff. So always keep us plugged in. Help us know what is going on. Mail at kvjshow.com. I got many different ways to connect as well. We're all over social media. We've got the Facebook, we got the Instagram, we got the Twitter, we got the TikTok even going on now. So you can get all that. Just look KVJ Show on any of those platforms and you'll find us. One thing we were asking on some of our platforms was for the best happy hour. We're going to do that poll coming up this week. A couple of the big suggestions that we're getting reactions on. I'll let you know about that coming up next. Going to be doing a poll likely starting tomorrow at kvjshow.com for the best happy hour in South Florida. And we're asking for your nominations on our social medias on Facebook and Instagram. Seeing a lot for Lenora's. People were mentioning that. The Wine Room, Kitchen and Bar. Papi Chulo's is getting a little bit of love. Twisted Tuna. People are saying Blind Monk. Good place to go. Do you have a favorite place for a happy hour, Virginia?
I mean, I really did enjoy that Elisabetta's.
Yeah.
The Ben was cool.
Mm-hmm.
That place was, I like a view too.
Okay, that's something to go in there. There's just, to me, what it is where I kind of got the idea was going to Meat Market on Palm Beach, a place that, typically a little fancy for me. But see, they had those $10 Veuve Clicquots, the champagnes and everything else there. I was like, dang, that's some crazy stuff. So I like a good deal. And there's many places I've gone where you can get like a good old steak sandwich for $5. I mean, hey, that's what, to me, happy hour. If you can get good priced drinks and food and the place is also kind of cool, I mean, why would you not, right?
I just like you talk about steak sandwiches.
Yeah. Somebody said Jumbie Bay has a really good happy hour.
They have a very fun vibe, and I really love Abacoa. I think Abacoa is very cozy.
It's a very cozy little spot, and the Jumbie people are always so good to us.
Yeah. Guanabanas.
I mean, that whole little area, too. Square Grouper, Guanabas.
Yeah. All's pretty good.
Love Street. That's a fun little area.
Yeah, so that's what we want to find out. What are the places? And, maybe even let us know, too, why. What is it that you love about it? Is it the prices is going on, or is it just the ambiance? And we'll get that poll going that you can vote on starting tomorrow at kvjshow.com. We got the After the Show podcast that is going to be coming up here. You can watch it live on YouTube. You can also get it on the free 97.9 WRMF app. And the cool thing, when you listen on our app, you get really cool rewards for listening. We did the iPods last month, the earbuds, and this month we're going to be doing $500 cash.
Ooh.
Denny's just telling me.
Ooh, I like that.
So, yeah, we're just flat out giving away. You're just throwing money at you. So you download it for free. You register. You start listening. You can stream the station, stream our show, get our regular show and After the Show podcast there. Leave us mic drops. There's so many great features on this app. Go in there and start playing around with it. It's the best way to connect to us. $500 you can get. All right, Bird, if you would wrap us up here with your thought for the day.
You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think.
You're
Leave
right.
today, Virginia.
If it was your last thing to say.
No more dirt.
Yeah. All right.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.